Cosmic dust where cruisers meet. We draw first and our aim can't be beat. A cargo haul or a bounty's head, running spice or making deals instead. Cards on the table, quick with a flirt. You blink too slow and you're pushing up dirt. We're gunslingers, quick on the draw. Fast hands, quicker than the law. In the outer rim where the cold stars glow, we burn bright and we ride low. We speak our names in the deep space bars. We're legends born under distant stars. Smugglers cutting deals in shadow ports. Gangsters running games with no remorse. One draw, one spark, and the job's done right. In the black, we're shadows looking for a fight. We're gunslingers, quick on the draw. Fast hands, quicker than the law. In the outer rim where the cold stars glow, we burn bright and we ride low. We drifted near stars, see the world collide. Out here the law don't reach, we never need to hide. Blasters kiss or the jetpacks glare. Bounty hunters stuck with the cold night stare. Our ships, our homes in the void we roam. They say outlaw souls are cold as our chrome. We're gunslingers, quick on the draw. Fast hands, quicker than the law. In the outer rim where the cold stars glow, we burn bright and we ride low. Suns are sinking on another score. Holster up, head out for more. We'll be gone again, like 1,000 times before. Riding the stars, giving people something to adore. Smugglers, gangsters, hunters, the fastest crew. We're quicker than fate, always something to do. We're gunslingers, quick on the draw. Fast hands, quicker than the law. In the outer rim where the cold stars glow, we burn bright and we ride low. A gunslinger's life, that's all we know. We burn fast and we ride low. Last crusade, always ready to go.
Pachow, hello! Welcome to tonight's session, session 3. Into the Stars We Head, I think is what I called it. I just realized that the title's wrong up top, so let's fix that really quick. Knock that boy into place. Minimize that one. Turn on the right one. Bam! Edge of the Empire, Fantasy Flight, Star Wars RPG. We're looking good over here today. Hey, we got a new face, but it's the same person.
Hi!
Alright, so that's J.U.N.K, by the way. I'm going to throw the thing on the screen so everyone can see who all is being here tonight. We are joined again by our AI archivist. Ignore the giant A in the middle of our screen. We're super excited to have them here regardless, though. Down in the bottom corner, we got Veerling, who is playing one of our handy-dandy Mandalorians, named Jasper White. Up in the top corner, we got Dagger House, as per the usual, playing our other Mandalorian, Chesty Puller. Chester Puller. Okay, there we go.
Chesty Puller.
Oh, okay. See, it could be Chesty Pulley, Chester Puller. No, mixing the two of them up. Look here, crazy. Down in the bottom corner, we have our handy dandy Younger playing our super duper Wookiee. There you go. He's going to be doing that all night. We just need to get you a soundboard. You just need to find a Wookiee soundboard. That's after this.
Oh, different.
Next time.
We need to get that Chewbacca mask. We can just...
Yes.
Yeah, there. I just need to. I'm halfway there.
And we got Tina over here playing J.U.N.K, our handy dandy newest member of the crew. And again, we will not have Fade with us or F4D3 as they are still waiting to have their wedding in November for some reason. Can't they go any faster? But they'll join us after that. Though they will get talked about a whole bunch because they'll be here eventually. Wahaha. And last but not least is myself playing Run Carouse, your handy dandy pilot. So let's do a quick recap. Then we'll do rolls, get our starting force dice, and our starting obligation roll. See what is up with that. What did we do last time? What did we say we did last time? I'm going to pull up our little notes and see if we actually wrote anything. We did! Like 4
We
words.
met blue ballers.
You did. You guys blue balled the blue ballers pretty hard. Anything else occurred that was important? Wink, wink, smiley face, looking at the small robot.
No, nothing important. I think it was.
He was the bomb.
He was the
Yeah, y'all met Junk.
That was the important bit last session. Was we gained a new cool friend.
A little tiny adorable MSE 6 series mouse droid.
Terror of the Empire. Best friend of the group. How did he endear himself immediately? I don't think we're gonna survive this. I'm alright with this. He's like Chopper with a voice. It's great. Alright, so that being said, we are still on Nar Shaddaa, right? Or no, have we made it back to the original place to get paid? Where did we finish at? Because I know we're kind of in the
No, I think we were heading back to get paid.
Okay, so yada yada, we will be back at the spaceport talking with J.U.N.K's former crew, the clone Yahoos, Kepin, and whatnot. I think that was his name, Kepin, last name. But yeah, we got paid. For those of you watching that care, we did off-screen shopping, so we're gonna yada yada past all the time we spent buying and selling and all that fun stuff. So, to that note, before we get to the rolls and things, I want you guys to tell us what all you got, why you got it, things like that. It won't be quite a shopping session, but it's good to know your guys' thought process. I will start to give an example so you know what the heck I'm expecting out of you. Ya boy over here, because I picked up that heavy blaster pistol, I found I really needed extra weight. So I picked up a modular backpack with a couple of upgrade patches to it. So it gave me a +6 to my endurance, that's not the right, encumbrance check. So I'll be able to carry extra things. With all my weight and stuff, I still have like 5. Like, I really didn't need a super big backpack, but I bought it anyway because, you know, spend all the money, right? I picked up a couple of extra reloads for my new heavy blaster pistol, as that is something bad that can happen to me now, as that thing takes a clip. So we'll keep that in mind when I fail terribly. I also picked up a med pack, which gives us at least 1 stim per scene. Like, it's just a free generated, don't need to pay for it. We just, hey, here's a stim, use it kind of thing. I also bought a couple of stim packs, so we have some extra things. I brought a breath mask because I don't want us to die. And I think that was all my $2,000 because stuff is very expensive out here. While we were away, we came up with the system for this offline shopping, which is where I give them a rarity roll, give them the max that they could possibly find while they're there, and the how much it costs where it is. Though that's really location based, so they'll be able to figure that out in the future. Is there anything else I stipulated with the rarity stuff besides how much extra it costs or anything like that? Or was just like, you guys have a 7, but we're in the extra rim, so everything's twice as expensive, and has upgraded too. So basically, your new number is actually 5. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, that's all my stuff. So who wants to talk about their cool purchases first?
I'll go. I didn't get anything new. I just improved what I had.
Yeah.
I had a really nice sword, you know, the Rick blade. And I was like, you know what would be even cooler than a Rick blade? A Rick blade with a monomolecular edge. So I can just start cutting through atoms.
Basically make it a vibro weapon.
I definitely overspent tremendously, considering that all prices are doubled and the mod counts as a $1,000 purchase.
Yes.
So I used the vast majority of my funds to both do that and get the additional mod to it for the 2x mod options. So its critical rating is reduced from 2 to 1. and its HP required for the weapon was 1, and there's a rarity of 5, and now it has additional piercing qualities as well.
So I guess that's a really important question. Before you spend all your money, did you check your Rick Blade to see if it can be upgraded?
I didn't see anything that would prevent it,
Well,
because this is a melee mod.
mm-hmm.
It doesn't say that it's mod restricted.
No, but your Rick Blade might not have hard points, so HP.
Oh, it has hard points, I think. I think it has 5 or something, 4 or 5.
That would be ridiculous for it to have 5. Holy cow!
Just right.
How's it spelled? R-I-C-K? Like
It's RYYK blade.
R-Y-Y-K. Oh, we're probably pronouncing that hecka wrong. Let's see here. So, it has 3 HP, so it has 3 hard points. That's exciting. Where did this even come from? It's really, what book did it come in? I'm curious.
The Essential Collection of Weapons and Equipment, page 52.
Nice. Yeah, no, so it's good. So it's already a superior weapon. It unfortunately has cumbersome, but that's whatever, and it has a defensive 1. So like this is now just a ridiculous blade because now its critical is 1. So all you have to do is get 1 handy dandy advantage, and then you can activate a critical. So it's just like if we need to murder people, the Wookiee might be the one in charge. All right, and that's all you spent your money on. Now before that, you can actually apply that though. You do have to make a mechanical check to see if you can actually do the thing. So it might
I can just hire the guy to do it for me. The guy who sells the technology. I feel like he should.
Is it just a mechanics check?
It is. Well, not quite a mechanic check. Let me pull it up so you guys get the modifications things. So when you're adding your attachments and modifications, it's a hard mechanics check. But you can always have one of your handy dandy friends help you out with that. You also have to have a toolkit, and it costs 100 credits in components and supplies to attach the mod itself.
Since it's not my question would be is since the mod isn't like an actual attachment, it's a filing of it.
Is it?
Yeah. There's no way it's a mod. It's literally they cut the blade down as opposed to like adding things to it.
Are you sure about that?
It's an edge, yeah. A monomolecular edge. Wouldn't make sense to make it thicker, right?
I mean, worst case scenario, I can do that.
Yeah, like I would do that. I would just assume that if I'm gonna spend $2,000, somebody's not gonna hand me a nylon thread and tell me to attach it to my weapon. You know, I would assume that.
So what it actually is a laser that they use to make that cut, essentially.
Yeah.
Right? So I will forego it this time because that makes the most sense. If you're going to pay $1,000 for this, it probably should fall under that, or $2,000. I guess $2,000 for this. Yeah, they'd probably throw in the components for you. But in the future, if you guys pick up or try to make or do things like that, and it doesn't make sense for it to be, that, but if it's not a bladed weapon, we will have the discussion. But you did do the extra money for the other mods to improve the original, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm pretty broke.
You super broke, but that's okay. Spending all your money
Back
on
to
making your
my
blades. Okay. Again, you can allow one of your friends to do the modification for you, or you can do it yourself. But the roll has to be made, and only one of you can do it per session.
If I have to do it, I'll let him go, because there's no way.
He does have the toolkit, so J.U.N.K.
Yeah,
I do have a toolkit, and I have pretty decent mechanics.
Okay, take a swing.
Is there a help action I can do?
Nope, not for this.
Hold on, let me make this more deadly for you.
You're becoming more and more claptrappy, and I appreciate that.
Love it.
Yeah, I was about to say, that was just claptrap, and I'm here for it.
2 successes, 1 advantage.
Hey, congratulations! You have an upgraded blade. Let me see if there's anything cool that you can use.
Best they've ever made. And I'm not talking about the blade.
The next time you kill someone, think of me. Wait, no.
That's not gonna get old anytime soon. And I
Officer.
truly appreciate it.
I thought of him when it happened. First thing that came to mind.
Full motive, still murder.
Okay, so you can still spend that advantage you had on giving someone a boost or giving yourself a boost on your next mechanics roll. Your choice.
Probably me for the next mechanics roll.
Okay, just make
Because
it.
if people need stuff, I can do it.
Okay, just make a note of it. On to our next person. We're gonna do Jasper. Jasper. First things first. I need that. I'm gonna give that light side, dark side dice that we talked about originally, really quick.
Yep.
Dark side. So, please change your weapon.
Not a problem. And do.
Get some money back. Okay, what else did you buy besides me making you change your equipment now? And again, I apologize for overseeing that.
No, you're fine. Jasper didn't buy anything else. Mostly because I know it's kind of broke, but he's a very simple man. He does not use much.
Oh, right, you didn't get paid with us last session.
No, I did not.
But you did. We saved you money.
Oh, nice. How much did I get?
What was it? $2,000?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're rich, and I'm back to being poor. So
Well,
make sure
yeah,
you
but
spend
you're
all your
rookie,
money
so that
talking to
makes
people.
sense. Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
quite a bit.
We
That is
did
perfectly fine.
we did a lot. It was a very expensive job.
That's fine. I will swap out the. I'm gonna take a vibro sword. It's just it's rarity 5, so and it's
Acceptable.
unless that's
You're good.
okay. But no, Jasper probably didn't buy anything else. He's a very, very low tech, ironically low tech Mandalorian. He's very up close and personal with it. Like I say, his only ranged weapons are throwing daggers. So man is.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Well, the rarity level was 7. How much did your original piercing stab thing cost?
This was before we set the rule, so only 1,200.
Oh, okay, so you're literally like $200 short or something.
Like 400.
No.
But he couldn't
Yeah.
even get it out here because our max rarity cap for out here was 5 after the downgrade
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. Okie dokie. Yeah, and don't forget to give yourself back some money from when you originally purchased that.
Yes, I am, and I'm upgrading changing the stats now that I need.
Okay. Let's see. RJ.
Well, I'm trying to decide between a spacesuit and an environmental suit.
A hard decision to say the least.
But I mean, I basically just picked up basic stuff. I got a modular backpack, 6 storage pods, a utility belt. Like I said, I'm getting an environmental suit or a space suit. I got an emergency med pack. I didn't upgrade any of my weapons. I'm pretty happy with my weapons at this point. So I still have money to do stuff if we need it.
Okay. Cool. Excuse me. Is there any special reasons you picked up what you picked up, though?
Well, I wanted to pick up like reinforced armor or something, but it was too expensive out there, so I'm waiting for it to find some place to get a little better, like padded armor or something.
Fair. Double price is terrible. We'll definitely have to go in for doing something.
I didn't even know it got ripped off. I thought I was just.
It's
I thought
not-
that was just how it worked around here. I talked to the guy for a really long. It was like 20-hour conversation, so I gave him like $2,000.
Jasper wasn't around to help the Wookiee.
I mean, to be fair,
Clearly, it's per hour, right?
right. I mean, again, not ripped off. Just like you're in a spot where the skills are expensive. So, with all that being said, you guys are in the spaceport on where did we go back to? That's the real question. I remember the other thing I forgot to open up was the map and the super generator. So give me 10 seconds here.
Oh, and Junk bought some repair kits and replenished his frag grenade stash.
Solid
Yeah.
choices. Solid choices.
Because explosions are fun.
Explosions be fun. All
Is that illegal? Are frag grenades illegal?
right. Ironically, no.
The reason why I got the frag grenades is I wouldn't be able to locate a thermal detonator yet. So
Yeah. That is illegal. Thermal detonators are no goes. Regular grenades though, perfectly fine.
they're just tossing grenades out to everybody.
And you get a grenade, and you get a grenade.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, look,
We've
an
upgraded from
orphanage got a
coal.
box of grenades.
All right, if we're looking at where we need to go, Nimbon. That's where we are at currently. Where we headed back to. Nimbon, and we are in the one of the capital cities. I have to pull up my personal notes for that. We are in the city of Active Volcano. That's not its name though.
Favorite.
Nimbolians. We were in Kalokar. Yeah, Kalokar, which is a city built into the side of a dormant volcano. Kalokar is known for its geothermal energy sources and advanced technology infrastructure. This city produces many of the planet's high-tech products. At the center is a center for innovation. Bam! And you guys have already been to the geothermal plant. Okay, that's kind of all the backlog silliness that we need to talk about. You guys know where you're at. We have all the information we quote unquote need. Is there anything else that you guys have questions on that I can answer before we get started? In earnest.
The force die rolls.
Force die. Well, I was getting there. That's
Okay.
next. But you bring it up. Let's do it. Everyone, take your force die. If you have a force rating greater than 1, you can roll more than 1 dice. But since none of us are Jedi or force sensitives, don't worry about it.
I'm real sensitive.
1 light side from me. 2 light sides from RJ.
1 light side me.
What? Wow, you guys are starting off real good.
1 light side me.
Gosh, dang.
Oh no, I'm bringing us down, guys. Got 2 dark side.
Hey, someone had to do it. I appreciate you. Now, I will remind you guys, don't be afraid to use your dice, right? Every single one of you can use a single force die, either for your abilities or for your rolls and things, once per turn, right? Some abilities require you to burn 1, right? But on the opposite side, the more you use, the more I get to use, and the more I use, the more you get to use, right? So just keep that in mind on both ways. It's good to exchange and move things around, right? It's a positive thing. So don't be afraid to move your stuff. All right, and last but not least, let's see whose obligation we're gonna mess with. Speaking of obligation, because Younger finished his last session, Everyone who was at the session's obligation dropped by, what I say, 2?
I wrote it down. Hold on a second.
I was going to say 2 sounds right.
200.
200? No, we don't have that much.
Oh,
No, the
He,
real
he
question
had
is,
you for a second though.
the real question is, where did I put it? What category?
Mine was at 5 and
minus
it's
one.
now
We got
at
minus
4.
one.
So
Minus one obligations. What I got written down.
Okay, cool. So I'm trying to find the notes on your guys' obligations. It should be in characters, but I do not see it. They get deleted. Did someone delete my obligation page? Did we're fighting?
They're not obligated to tell you. Huh.
Shut up. It's not in the Galactic missions. And what about the Syndicate missions? Speaking of Syndicate missions, did you guys write your new ones for the ones that we completed? Tino, did you write yours up?
I did not, because I was a little bit confused about that, but something I
Naughty.
can't.
Well, let's clarify it now really quick, and I can answer for you. What would be your questions? I found it, by the way. It was in the group section, not the notes section. Anyway, what was your question about the Syndicate bounty board? Or the Galactic bounty board that we use?
Oh no, I didn't like create anything in there because I was like unsure about like the process of like putting that together. But that's
it's literally just freestyle, whatever you want. As long as it makes sense. If I have an issue with it, I will go through and edit it or talk to you about it and be like, hey, let's change this to make it make more sense. Like Younger's, I've had to edit like 5 times. He hasn't even noticed.
okay. I'll do that this week then.
Okay, no big rush. Let's see. So, also, did you guys see our cool Syndicate relation chart that we got added to the group page? Okay, well, this will help you guys track who you're friends with and who you've interacted with that are known other syndicates. So far, the only known syndicate besides yourself that you guys have dealt with is the Hutts. And you were at a known plus rating with them, but since you guys murked all the blue ballers, you dropped your status from known plus to regularly known.
Wait. Don't we know one other one? The Veerling's character, Jasper White, is affiliated with another syndicate?
Is it a syndicate or
Yeah,
something
the Circa
else?
Corporation.
Okay, so
The Circa Corporation.
Okay. How do you spell that?
Yes. Give me the
YES.
2 seconds.
You know what? I'm just gonna
I
shorthand it.
believe-
You can correct it later, okay? And
Yeah.
we are going to say that it is a great relationship because they're letting us borrow you, essentially.
He loves being traded like a card. Oh god, that is a weird way to spell that.
Is it really? I'm sorry. All right, so.
Oh no, sorry. I found it.
I'm listening. I'm right here.
C
Uh-huh.
ZERKA.
Okay, I was really close. They're Russian based now. All right, let's get our obligation roll. Whose obligation are we messing with today? I do want to give you guys an option really quick before I roll this. If we roll either mine or Turf's rolls, do you guys want to re-roll to see if it hits on someone else, or do you want to just keep piling on?
Want that re-roll
until everyone's had a chance to deal with a favor episode, or are you just gonna let it ride?
No, we should re-roll it. Should stick someone to it.
Okay. And as a side note, we're still working on runs favor that he owes. If we complete that, everyone will lose 3 favor. For the exception of Junk, because you're not in the syndicate at this point.
He will be.
You're still an outsider. I'm sorry.
That sounded like a threat.
All right. 47. Hey, that solidly lands on Younger's thing again. But
Looks like we have to save aliens, man.
but no, remember it's your obligation, not your motivation. But since you already did that last session, I'm just going to move it down to the next person, which makes it Jasper. Dun dun dun. Jasper, your obligation is what is going to cause us hiccups this session. What's your obligation? It's obviously some kind of favor.
Is contract. Circuit Corporation owns Jasper, so they might call in their favor to murder someone. But he's getting a call from them.
Interesting. Okay, cool beans. Well, now that we've kind of kicked that out of the way for now, you are back in Calaros. You're in the landing bay. The last time we were here, and the whole reason we came to this place was to find the people that might be using or selling Fade's brains. F3D4, his brain is here somewhere, his little robot brain. And we're trying to recover that. We have no idea why it was stolen, we just know it was. And we have a strong feeling that the people that stole it have connections to the Rebel Alliance for some reason. That is all you have found about that information so far. And you have a strong feeling that they were on this planet. They might still be here. But we're like, we need some money to buy some things before we just run in and do things. Also, on this, on Calaros, there is there a gang here or is that a different place? I think that's a different place. Excuse me.
They're called the Steamrollers.
The Steamrollers.
They hang out the hot springs.
Anyway. You mean the thermal vents?
That
I like that idea, but I don't see any special jobs here. So we don't have anything on Calaros specifically. There's nothing on the ban that is in our syndicate or our bounty board things, which isn't the end of the world. Also, as a side note, I thought about something that I want to discuss with you guys. Do we want to get rid of the session limit for those? And just kind of like, if we don't get to them soon enough, we refresh them kind of thing? Or do you guys like the idea that they're kind of having a background ticking clock?
I'm okay with either or. I know that's not necessarily a helpful suggestion, but
I like them open just when we get to it.
Okay.
But I mean, as a DM, you can always, like, if you don't want us to do it, say, "Oh, someone already filled that one." You know,
I promise you, so far, all these are great, and I love them. They all have miniature stories written about them. It's too late. If it goes on the board, I've made a story. But, okay, that will probably save everyone just a little bit of work. That way we don't have to worry about, like, oh, there's only one session left before 3 of them all close at the exact same time. Oh, no. Okay, I'll edit that later. So, back to
you can always extend them and double money, or money, increase the money for them.
Maybe that's how we use that, or decrease the money, or something like that.
Change. Hey, no, man, they get rarer, they get harder. They want to get them done.
So, maybe for the assassinations, the ones that are like, hey, we need a senator move from point A to point B, those maybe not so much.
Sorry, you missed your shot of transporting the guy because the date is expired.
Right.
Somebody else took the job.
Well, they don't need him there anymore. You need to be there by the time they got.
Yeah, he needed to be here last week. All right, jokes aside, what do you guys want to do in Calaros? Right? Again, your big brain objective is to find this robot brain, but in all honesty, story-wise, IRL-wise, once you find the brain, that isn't necessarily bringing back a player because they're waiting on IRL. But if you find the brain before they're actually supposed to be here, it'll make storytelling way easier. So,
Wait, we didn't return back to Junk's old place,
Yes,
right?
we are currently we have just gotten paid by the Yahoos. They've given us our money. We went shopping. We are in the spaceport, not far away from Junk stuff.
Oh, do we need to add more
Wait.
credits in?
No. We already added credits. I paid you guys ahead of time.
Wait. Well, no, because we did the one job, and we got paid. What was it, like 7,000 for bringing in the person, and we got a bonus. So
Okay.
we all got 2,000 from that with the bonus, and then and then this guy said that he was going to give us 10,000 for delivering the stuff. So we still haven't gotten paid for that yet.
We did this at the end of last session, I swear.
No, we only got it for delivering the person to the security place with the card, with the chip, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, we sold the keys.
You sold the key. Okay, so that's how you guys got up to the $2,000 was because of that. Because it was like $7,000 divided 5 ways is
8,700 divided. Yeah, we each got 2,175.
okay.
I found the note for it. That's why I was like going.
Aha! Okay, so we need to talk to the people on getting paid then. My apologies.
Yeah, so I think the $2,000 that you were given to Jasper was for the 5 of us completing this.
Okay, so Jasper, I'm preemptively paying you. The rest of you, here's your $2,000. So begrudgingly, Kappa, pulls out several credit sticks and kind of hands them out. And you see Junk wait at the bottom by his feet, and he begrudgingly hands the small robot a small wad of credits. Anything to say?
This is the first time you've ever paid me for anything.
And hopefully it'll be the last, you little nuisance. The rest of
You know,
you.
with that sort of attitude, I quit.
Yeah, you would quit, you little pain in the ass. Anyway, the rest of you. It's been a pleasure working with you. We have some runs to take care of, but if you ever need support, we'll say, here's our comms. And it gives you the equivalent of their phone number in case you need to get a hold of them. Unfortunately, none of you have long-range communications outside of the ship, so, you know.
I have a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, short range for sure, but no long range. We need to get one of the backpack ones. You know?
We're 500 feet away. Can you still hear me?
I'm listening.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Is this something that might be interesting information that we copied?
These guys
Or
no.
is it
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do we know anybody that might want to have a conversation with and grab up some more money?
Well,
And how much my credit stick? I can't read it.
what your credit? It's a couple of credit sticks, the equivalent of 2,000, because again, 5 divided by 2.
Gotcha.
Or I mean,
Right.
10 divided by 5. Brain fart. But where was I? Sorry. You do know some contacty people. You do have that Hut guy, and I'm sure Huts would pay good money for any kind of information, especially on Nar Shaddaa, right, itself as a Hut controlled planet and a pretty important one at that. So any kind of information that could be helpful to the Huts.
But it might be HUD information we're trying to sell them, which might put us in a little bad odor.
This is 100% true. So it might behoove you to make other friends before trying to sell that information.
Because if I remember correctly, the chip had information on a ship schematic, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
Yep.
But we just don't know what ship specifically, right?
Correct. And I will preemptively tell you it's not the Death Star. So don't get too excited.
Dang it.
This looks
What
like some kind of experimental vessel. Again, no one's really done any checks or computer checks on it. We just stole it originally and haven't really analyzed it.
That's true.
Oh, I also added glow sticks. I did go with the spacesuit. And I did a couple extra reloads for my sniper blaster rifle.
All of that is important. I also kept 500 credits or almost 600 credits for myself for bribery purposes. So we do have a little bit of spending money now in case we need it.
If we find a someplace I can buy an environmental suit for under 1,000, I'll probably get one of those.
We need if you want to do that, we got to go into the inner core. Speaking of money, Jasper, how much did I owe you for the original pistol?
150.
All right, I happily hand over 150.
Whoa! That's supposed to be 300. We're in the outer rim.
Jasper will not upcharge Run.
Actually, Run will give you an extra 35, just to make credits on my end easier, but also just as a thank you. It's not much, but it's something. Thanks, beautiful. Sally.
Oddly enough, that also evened me out.
Really? That's way too funny. Okay, so, all that being said, what do you guys want to do?
Junk, like as like everyone's like leaving away from there after just getting paid, Junk just realized that he did just quit his job, and I think as everyone starts to move away, I think he just kind of like yells out to them.
Hey, so I just lost my job. Are you guys hiring by any chance?
Run looks over at the small robot and just goes, Oh, I thought he was coming. I thought he was ours. I thought that was part of the deal. I thought we were supposed to take him.
I am a sentient being. You do not own me.
I have
can you
confused thoughts in my head because I'm like, wait, I'm for non-human humanoid rights, but now the robot's saying that it wants rights.
Too many rights, you're gonna make a left.
Jasper's just gonna hand the Wookiee a treat. Oh. What can you do?
Well, I can do a little bit of everything. I can slice. I can get us information.
Enough said.
I can.
None of us can slice. You're hired.
Hey! I do my best. I'm okay with computers.
Oh.
I'm really good at slicing. As I just chop at some random object on the side of the road.
Wrong kind of slice.
Oh, I can also slice in other ways now too.
Junk pulls out like a little vibroblade dagger. You see a little mechanical arm pop out from a side panel and start slashing around with it.
Is that what you were buying? Jesus.
Your voice does not match your bloodlust, little robot.
I know.
Maybe you were originally a medical professional. Meant for injecting things. Like the flu shot.
I don't know about that. I could probably inject a frag grenade into someone, though. We could try.
I have a strong feeling that this little robot might have seen combat. Maybe not participated, but he definitely saw it and had way too much fun. Says Run.
What's a flu shot?
What's those super deadly disease that kills most creatures? The flu. So, now that we have officially invited Junk into our crew, we've all gotten paid. We've delivered the things. We are still in Kalatar. What's the next step you would like to take? Also, as a side note, just for DM, I know I keep throwing these at you guys just because it's self-beginning sessions here. If you guys ever need just railroad, you guys can just tell me you need me to railroad. If you don't want to kind of figure things out on your own, just as a note. But until you tell me, figure it out yourself. Well, yeah, there's also yada yada. We need some yada yada real quick. But yeah, just don't be afraid to put it out one way or the other. But
we should probably get back to the people that we have to find that brain thing, right? So I mean, if it's on this planet, there's only, 3 towns on this planet? 1 town on this planet?
I have 7 major cities written up for it, but whatever. But we know they are here. We tracked them here.
They're here.
Yes.
So we should go to where visitors would go, right?
Or we need to find some of the deals in Droid Brain.
Like maybe there's like the Hut Hotel or something.
So,
The double H.
The
haha.
I could make a knowledge check on the underworld to see if I would know anywhere sleazy we could head. That's something I'm trained in.
I mean, well, J.U.N.K is from here. He might have some information if you ask him.
This is true. I would give you boost if you would like to do the same kind of roll.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Do it. I'll let you go.
Normal difficulty, right?
No. For you, it will just be a hard instead of a daunting.
Okay.
And I will give you 1 boost for familiarity.
Oh Jesus. So successes, 2 of them, but 3 threats.
Ah, wunderbar. So, you know a place, but it might contain some people that are not your friends.
are they tougher than his friends?
I might know where we could go, but we might also get killed again.
You actually know it specifically as a rival to the person that salvaged you, right? They specifically deal with battle droids and things like that, whereas your person that picked you up, which, by the way, what was his name again?
Zito.
So, yeah, why don't you tell the others, because they haven't heard your backstory at all. You don't need to give all of it, but just like the Cliff Notes version.
Yeah, so Cliff Notes version, person that salvaged me wasn't exactly the one that you guys met. That's a crew that I ended up meeting up with. But J.U.N.K was salvaged essentially from God, I can't even think of it. So basically, he was shunted out the airlock in a space heap, and that heap was collected by a scavenger crew, and a Rhodian named Zito was the one that sort of like found me and helped me out and installed some mods and stuff for me.
Nice.
Cool thing about Zito that I'm going to come up with lore-wise is he is a traveling merchant or a traveling scrapper, which is one of the reasons why I was able to pick up the junk. He currently has a hot spot here. This is one of those places he shows up to all the time because of all the tech stuff. They love buying things off of him, so this is a regular stopping point for him. I'm going to see if he's here or not. He is not, so you know that he is not here, which otherwise he'd be your first choice. But he does have a competitor, a Tardarian named Elwick. We'll call him Elwick. And Elwick is a young Tardarian, full of life and vigor. He loves everything that explodes. There's a little bit of a kindred spirit. Unfortunately, you tried to prove that to him at one point and blew up something very expensive. So he's not necessarily your friend, but that shouldn't dissuade him from, dealing with the others, maybe.
If I hide around the corner, you might be able to deal with him.
You just say that you're our thing now. We bought you.
Can't we put him in my modular backpack so we can eavesdrop in?
Sure. How much encumbrance do you have, little mouse droid?
That is a great question.
I got like 16 encumbrance and only using 10, so.
I don't think. Oh, we didn't put that on.
He doesn't believe in encumbrance. It's against his religion.
We did not put that on. I think we got everything else on my character sheet when when I went and made this character last week or 2 weeks ago, but
Okay,
I don't think we did encumber it.
What items do you have? Anything that's like big, or is everything you have like size zeros? I know they're grenades are zeros.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say I think the toolkit, but that's like an interior thing that he like kind of pulls out and uses his little telescopic arms to work with.
Gotcha, and that's like a weight what 2?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that has like an actual weight to it.
I think the slicer gear also is a weight 1, if I remember correctly. I know it's internal for you, so you don't really need to worry about it. But for those of us carrying you, makes you at least a 3 from all the stuff you have inside you. And I'm gonna say with your weight, you're probably a 5 total. Just to approximate with all the stuff and things you
You're
have.
a heavy little mouse droid.
Compact.
You trash compactor, Wally style.
He weighs the same as 5 guns.
That's a lot of guns.
Somehow more deadly.
Well, just as a note, encumbrance again isn't necessarily how heavy something is. It is like how awkward it is to carry, right? That's why there's kind of a heavy max or full max to how much you can carry. Even if you have 27 backpacks, you really can only fit so much stuff and still be able to move and groove and not cause havoc when you step through things. Oh, excuse me. So
I don't even know.
So if he's 5, I need somebody to take one of these glow sticks for me.
okay, you can literally glow stick? Wait, why glow sticks are 0, aren't they?
No, they're 1s.
Oh, okay. Well, who needs to see in the dark? Literally everyone. I have plenty of room in my backpack for him or the glow stick. Doesn't matter to me.
Well, you can take it then. I don't care.
All right, you are now inside my mostly empty backpack. There's the med kit in there, and that's about it. Also, you guys will notice that I am rocking 2 guns now. I got the heavy blaster on one side and the regular one on the other. Look pretty fancy, especially with the vibro axe. I don't even know where the vibro axe is. Like, it's got to be across my chest or something stupid. So we head to what's the what did I say his name was? The Tardarians. Elwick, right? So Elwick, you guys head to Elwick's shop, which happens to be called the Flying Droid. It's got a little picture of a scout droid just kind of chilling on a hollow monitor. Bing, bing, bing. There's also a wrench being thrown at it in the picture. So you guys enter the shop. There are several other customers kind of perusing all the things that are in here. And this is the best way to describe it is everything battle droid. There's a ton of B1 stuff, a couple of B2s. You even think you see parts of droidicas kind of spread out throughout the place. None of them are in operational condition that you can see currently. They're just parts and pieces and like frames and whatnot. What do you who talks, who goes where, what's going on? Run is politely at the back, kind of keeping J.U.N.K from getting too close to this Tardarian, whatever.
I guess I'll walk up to the front and say, do you have a moment?
Yeah, I have lots of moments.
We were looking for the brain component for a
B1 battle droid.
F4D3? Yeah, F4D3 battle droid. Recently brought in. Yeah.
F4D was that its designation?
I think that's what it was called.
Yes.
It's a B1 battle droid.
It's a B1. Okay, B1. I have plenty of B1 brains for sure. A specific one that just came in. Let me go look. He goes, I did have some yahoos try to sell me one not too long ago. But they wanted a lot, like it was important or something. But it's a B1. Their little battle brains are barely held together as is. They fry out in a couple years if they don't get reset.
Where did they go?
What? What do you mean? What are you asking?
Did you buy it from them?
No. As I said, too expensive for me. I didn't need another droid brain. I have plenty in the back here.
Right.
How
Did you
much- how
catch
much would
where
it
they
be- how
might
much
have
would-
left?
Where the? I don't really remember. I'm having a hard time remembering.
So how much would a standard B1 brain cost?
A standard?
Yeah, nothing, no special, just a regular B1 brain.
Well, as it's a critical component for any B1, probably 500 is credits at least. Get you a semi-refurbished one.
And how much were they trying to sell this one for?
About 10 times that, about $5,000 at least. And they were trying to
That
get rid
didn't
of it
strike
real
you
hard.
as odd?
Friend, we're in Calatar. People sell expensive bits and pieces all the time. You know, you got to know when to say no, especially to outworlders like them.
Trying to charge double their price.
10 times the price.
Mm.
Oh,
10 times the standard. Who's to say it's actually a standard and not modded?
I don't speak Wookiee.
I don't think any of us speak Wookiee.
I speak Wookiee.
Junk does, yeah. Well, Junk can't comment at this point.
Right, Junk's got to be quiet. Run's got to be quiet. No one can
This is
translate.
bullshit.
No one can translate for the Wookiee right now.
So, do you think possibly we should buy a brain if we have to make an exchange? So we have
No, we should probably find out where they're going. Are you sure you don't remember?
Mm.
we gonna lubricate his thought process.
Ugh.
I can't seem to remember without any sort of motivation, friend.
Yeah, we need to lubricate that.
All right, well, Jasper is the richest one here. 300 credits.
You pull out 300 credits and just kind of wave it in front of him.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm remembering all kinds of things. All kinds of things. What all do you need to know? As he slyly takes your credit stack and pockets it.
If they talked about where they were going and what direction they were heading.
Oh, I know exactly where they're heading. They have a small... Oh, they kept calling it an underground base. But that's not quite the right word. Over in the industrial center, not the industrial center, the under one of the tech studios.
You know which one?
Yeah, yes, I do. Number 7236, I believe, is what their scanners had on them. Not that I scanned their cards or anything as they walked through the door.
Oh, of course not. That would be not great.
It would not be great. You're right. I would never do that to anybody.
I look
Jasper
around. Do I have cards?
will pull out an additional 75 credits and go, you know what? We'll go an extra. We'll pull out an extra 100, and he'll go, if anyone else asks for this information, we don't have it.
I've never seen you in my life.
That is the correct response. All right. We have a heading. Let's go this very normal droid brain back.
Saddle up.
Run will open up his backpack. I think you're safe to fly out now, little friend.
Well, you want to set him down, or do you want your your backpack to burn up.
Yeah, of course I can pull you out. I ask, would it be more helpful for me like throw you next time so you get a little trajectory, or should I set you down and let you flay? How does that work for you?
Setting down is fine.
We'll do that then. So, you guys have an exact location. The one downside is, the tech sector here is fully protected by Imperial troops. Or not troops, but Imperial guardsmen or police. So you must be on your best behavior, and running around with weapons on your hips and side is probably not the safest or smartest choice. So it might behoove you to go back to the ship to store all your weapons and things that you don't want to try and conceal. Or do you just want to head there straight away? Your choice.
No, we should definitely take the cautious route. But if everyone just wants to go as is, Jasper will not gainsay the group.
Does anybody have a cape?
Jasper has a cloak, but the vibro sword definitely is not small enough to hide. He could probably hide his throwing daggers.
Because
But
my
also
sword
Jasper-
is definitely small enough to hide underneath a cloak. And all of my Wookiee fur.
So should we maybe put into
Actually,
like
Younger, it definitely is not, because it literally has the cumbersome modifier.
Yeah, but have you ever seen them? Like how they look?
About to.
It's just like a regular ass saber. Or like one that's like on the side of the arm, which is what I imagine the cumbersome comes from, is the weird
Curve?
hand grip for the side one. The Rick blade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. So as a side note,
I think it's cumbersome because it's built for a Wookiee.
You have it noted that this is a two-handed weapon, right?
It's not. They're dual wieldable.
I think it's supposed to be two-handed.
No.
No? Okay,
No.
Maybe not. Yeah, because it's like a...
No, they're actually usually dual wielded.
Yeah, that's so weird, because like one of them looks like it's sideways, and then the other one looks like a machete.
Yeah, there's two different types. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
For clarity's sake, which type do you have? Do you have the cool
For clarity's sake,
or the scimitar looking one? And also, I don't think either of those are hideable, because on the body of a Wookiee, it takes up their entire torso, and that's a whole ass Wookiee.
It's a whole ass Wookiee. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking for a cloak. So it'd just be resting right there on my back.
You can try it. It's just gonna be difficult. Just as a note.
So, what I was saying is, should we break up into two echelons and have like a recon element and then a rescue force element?
I'm gonna say for cool factor, I want it to be the side one, right?
Okay.
That way, because the way it's held, I could still technically punch somebody without cutting them.
That works. I'm for it.
Jasper is great at stealth.
The mouse droid is probably relatively great at stealth just by nature of how small he is, as long as he isn't loud.
If I do piercing, it's like this, just like yeah.
J.U.N.K is pretty stealthy as well.
Run isn't terrible itself, but I'm willing to be the rescue squad. I don't really like giving up weapons and things. Also, I've been shot a lot recently. I'm okay taking a break. But I'm pro-Imperial. I would know exactly how a lot of this stuff works.
I'm just a dumb Wookiee. Leave me alone.
You should definitely be part of the rescue squad. So, Jasper, Run, Junk. Chesty, do you want to sneak in, or do you want to wait with the Wookiee? RJ.
I'm gonna be I'm more of the forceful player type.
Okay. So, we are going to hand you our equipment that cannot be concealed. For me, that's 2 pistols and a vibro axe. So I got my fisticuffs, so that's about it.
Okay. Attach them to my utility belt.
Thank you. Actually, I can throw them all in my backpack and just hand you my backpack because that's probably way quicker. That way, I can quick equip it later.
Okay.
Junk. I don't think you have anything that isn't concealable. Mostly because the only downside is if we go through any metal detectors, you're gonna set or bomb detectors, you're gonna set it off. So, do you want to remove your grenades, or you're gonna keep that and hope for the best?
Everything I own is shoved inside me.
That is deeply upsetting.
Sounds like
Just keep it, huh?
sounds like my last girlfriend, says Ron. Jasper, you concealing or handing your stuff over?
He'll hand over the vibro sword because that can't be concealed, but he'll tuck the throwing daggers away.
So technically, it can be concealed. It just ups the difficulty depending on its size.
I say it's one-handed. You do vibro sword. The encumbrance 3.
Hmm.
So I imagine it's fairly. It's about the size of a long sword, I assume.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're not. That's going to be daunting, at least, if not impossible.
Yeah, yeah. But he'll give up the sword and pass off his and then keep his throwing daggers tucked away.
Okay, cool beans. So before we get started on this, I need to take a quick break because I have food but no drink. So quick drink run. Be back in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that. Body break for everyone else. Ready? Go.
I'm good.
I'm great. It's a struggle. Struggle.
All right, tonight's session brought to you by Kirkland Hard Seltzer, Michelob Ultra, and off-brand Big K Coca-Cola.
Hey, Jim Beam.
And Jim Beam.
You guys got all this nice stuff, and I just have frozen acai, banana, and coconut shavings.
Hey, that's still good. Bam, and we're back. I don't know if the others are back, but I'm back.
Yeah. I never left.
Ho, ho, ho. Just like my last girlfriend.
I think Younger's the only one that dipped.
How dare he? We wait too much longer, I'm going to have to play another song. Hey, speaking of, well, I get y'all here and we're wasting time. I'm going to put us on BRB until Younger gets back, but they can hear us talk. We're on BRB. What'd you guys think of the song? This version of it?
Oh, I liked it.
It was a little too cowboy. Not enough.
Can't please everybody. Jeez.
I like the one from 2 weeks ago. This one was good too, but I like the other one better.
I think the other one is the other song for the exit.
It might have been. But I'm still vibing with it.
The rap ones just sound a little more dangerous.
Yeah, but I don't know. So for some reason, in the middle of those, they just kept messing up. Though to be fair, the thing that we're using, that Suno has just added a new thing where you can replace lyrics or change stuff around in the song finally, so you can actually do some real editing there. So I'm pretty excited about that. Of course, I took a break because I've made 4,000 songs in the last couple weeks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, look, we bought it. It's ours now. It's officially a song for us. Put it on YouTube and make money. Wahaha.
Yeah, I have a subscription as well. I've been just pumping out songs.
Yeah, we're trying it for a month because honestly, we wanted to get all of our intros and outros done, and then be ours. So there's no, oh hey, you use Suno, and now we get to take down your videos for 2 minutes worth of songs at the beginning and end of stuff.
Same. Yeah.
He's back. All right, tech woes away. Da, 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 da. So, as we were saying, as we were doing, the sneaky squad, the three of us, we walk into the tech area pretty nonchalantly. Again, there's nothing crazy going on. Well, you guys know what building you're going to, so like that's a huge like what you don't need to worry about kind of thing. So you go basically straight there. The numbers are pretty straightforward. All of them have stuff and things. You get to kind of the worn down outer edge of the tech sector, where you notice there is a good amount of Imperial guardsmen, or Imperial police, I should say, kind of patrolling. They seem to be keeping an eye on the citizens here closely. Like it's like they're looking for something. Obviously, something has happened recently, and they are on high alert. But you guys make it to the building, and this building looks to be a right word to describe this, a speeder prototype testing area, right? So they build the computers that auto drive speeders and things.
And this is where they went.
Allegedly, according to your information, they have some kind of hidden base either in or somewhere around this building.
Underneath it, in a bunker basement.
Well, there's definitely no bunker to be seen from where you're standing, or from where we're standing.
Like we walk around the building and there's no secret hatch.
Honestly,
There's no sign that says, "Hey, secret hideout down here."
Correct.
Yeah.
None of that.
Is there a dumpster that has wheels that can move?
You haven't really looked, but because of how nice this area is, it looks like all the trash is, incinerated kind of thing. There's no trash cans there, gross buildup. It's kept relatively clean. Downside is it's kind of smoggy from all the tech work.
No piece of metal is used unused.
Something like that. So, do you guys enter the building and check it out, or do you want to scout around the outside? What's your thought here?
Let's.
That's crazy. This is the same building that I had all my mono edge done on my sword.
If you were here, I might allow it, but you were not.
I was here. I was here right now.
Let's scout around the building first.
Okay. I believe this would fall under a perception roll if you are specifically looking for stuff and things. All three of us may make a hard perception roll.
Where are the rest of us? How far away are we?
You're in comlink distance, so
Hard is
3.
2 purple or 3?
3.
Oof. Jasper's not gonna find
Jack
anything.
Diddley. Jack Diddley. It's okay. I'm not actually. I have pretty good. I have 3 dice versus 3 dice on this one.
2 failures and a triumph.
So you
1 failure and a threat.
Wow. That's rough for both of you. You take a strain. Triumph, your positive negates your negative, so you still fail, but you know, you can give a bonus to me since I haven't rolled yet, technically.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, I'll take it. So I get a boost from you, and then for funsies, I'm going to burn a DM dark side point to give myself a negative, just even all the things out. But now you guys have 6 positive light side points to burn. Don't forget. Well, that's not good. All right, so 3 can't. Wow, well, straight even, baby. So nothing bad, nothing great, but both the boost and the setback die did literally nothing for me. So they both were like, "We're gonna be blank. Let's just be useless." But yeah, all of us don't see anything that is out of the ordinary that we should worry about whatsoever in our little perusing of the outside.
Alright, then we should probably go in.
Okay, you enter and are immediately greeted by a very overbearing BX battle droid. Or sorry, a BX. Sorry, not BX. KX Imperial droid, the big KSO. You guys remember that from Rogue One? One of those big boys.
Why don't I have a gun? Would you like to know the percentage that she'll use that gun against you?
That's dope.
It seems cordial and friendly. This is a non-military version, so it is relatively stripped down. Doesn't have plating or anything like that. It's just the protocol droid that's big enough to lift heavy things.
Hello.
Hello! How can I help you?
Everyone's just stunned.
I've been told I have that effect on people. I'm K1LL. How can I help?
That spells. Never mind.
Kill.
We we're on the lookout for someone, and we thought the coordinates we were given led us to this building.
I see. Do you know the name of this individual? Or a description?
Unfortunately, did we get a description from the guy that stole the brain?
Yes, way back in session 1. Did anyone write those down? Probably not. You know they're both humans? And I will let you freestyle what they look like. Just go for it.
Both humans. One was had black cropped hair, a little on the taller side, more stocky than but carried the weight well. Kind of tannish skin. The other one was female, shorter, orange hair, was long. We were not able to get their names. I don't think.
I see. Well, I don't remember anyone buy that, but I might have been charging or something if they came in recently. Would you like me to go over the file really quick? The video file?
If you would be so kind, K1LL.
Of course. Please follow me to the desk and we'll quickly review it together. He looks
We'll
down.
follow.
Oh, a mouse droid. How'd that get in here? Be gone, silly thing. Be gone. It kicks at you.
Junk will do the beeping and chirping of a mouse droid and zip away.
All right, make a deception check. We'll do easy. So single purple.
All right, let me just. Okay. All right.
Excuse me.
One success, one advantage.
One success and one advantage.
Can I give that to? Can I give the advantage to someone or?
You can. Actually, no. So it's a singular one. You can give it to yourself on your next deception roll, or that's about it for now.
Okay.
It requires 2 to give it to somebody else.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. What's that? That's 100% a home rule, so no stress. As a side note, with that big old list of stuff and things, it has great examples of what to use your advantages for on each skill type. So it might be worth having up so you guys have an idea of what you can spend it on, kind of thing. That way, if I give you some bullshit, you can be like, "Nah, fam, look at this." So, you easily dip potato chip out the door. Do you hide nearby? I assume so, because you have the comms built in.
I think because we think that these people came here. We don't know if they work here, if there's any underground thing or anything like that, right?
Not that we saw outside, no.
Right. So the little chaos gremlin that Junk is, I think he's going to just keep going until he finds a place that he could like maybe tap into to like try to get some information about the building.
All right. Make another perception roll, as that is what you are specifically looking for. The rest of you, or the 2 of us, walk over to the desk. And we also can make a perception roll as this droid pulls up a little camera and B-rolls the entire, like, last week's worth of nothing, right? And it's a lot of just nothing going on. Maybe a person walking back and forth every once in a while. Go ahead and make a daunting check to see if you can even, like, catch anything important.
Oof. Well, I'm screwed. So I assume 4 purple.
Yes, 4 purple.
How many side points do we have?
We have 6 currently. Would you like to burn one?
Can I burn 2?
You can only burn one at a time.
Ooh, then yeah, we'll burn 1. Hopefully I don't screw this up too bad.
Okay. I'm not going to burn again. I'm just going to take a roll and hope for the best. Now, as a side note, you really want nothing super negative should happen because of this.
Yeah, you're just watching a security camera.
Holy cow.
1 threat, 2 light side points?
Light side points.
I got... That's what it says. It says result. I got 2 green, 4 purple, and 1 white die.
Did you forget to take off your light side dice from one of your previous rolls?
No? I say I just used it unless I meant to... Unless I need to do the... It'd be blue die, wouldn't it? Not
it's
white.
blue boost. Yeah. Well, the light
Yeah, blue. Let me... Yeah, I'm sorry. That was my fault. Let me re-roll that real quick.
By the
1
way,
threat.
two successes and 1 threat on my perception.
Okay. You will take a strain, but you are able to find a terminal to hack into. The strain is from you zapping yourself, cutting into it. And you'll make a computer's check to see what you can scan and do. Your boy had 3 successes, 5 threats, and 2 advantages. So the advantages and 2 of the threats cancel out. So I still had 3 threat, but I also had 3 success. So the Hawkeye that is the Bothan over here just was like, there they are, there they are, there they are, there they are. Every time someone that matches their description pops up on screen. And the robot looks annoyed AF that I am able to spot them. Not that you can tell,
yes.
but
Flickering eyes.
Thank you, Run.
I got them good eyes. That's why I'm a pilot.
That is true.
All right,
What?
computer check. We'll
Yeah.
do also a hard.
Okay, so hard, so 3.
Mhm.
All right. I get to decrease the difficulty of that by 1. And just for shies and giggles, I'd like to use up one of our light side dice.
Okay.
Four successes.
Fantastic. So you get the thing, and for every 2 successes past your first one, you get an extra piece of information. So you get what you're looking for, and then 1 extra, and then one of them kind of floats off into nothingness. But regardless, you're able to see that those people definitely came here. Basically, you're seeing the same footage that they're seeing on the inside, but you're actually able to analyze it and get all the important timestamps and information. It looks like these people visit here every other day. There is no possible way that that droid has never seen them. You actually see him and them talking pretty frequently. What other piece of information would you like to snag from the recordings?
I would like to know specifically, does it just show them like going in and out of the entrance? Is that what they're looking at? It's just a camera at the entrance?
No, they seem to be having conversations with the owners, other groups of people. They seem to meet other people there pretty frequently, actually.
I would like to either one of 2 things. I would like to, if it's possible, to get a recording or something, a video of them like having talked with the owners to know what they're talking about.
You would like an important again, you have the video transcripts. You can basically filter out your supercomputer that
Okay. So, all right, never mind.
What kind of information are you looking for here?
Yeah. So basically, I'm just trying to see if I can locate any information, because we see them coming here and they're the ones that have the thing. If they talk about at all, like kind of like skimming through it, if they talk about it all of like where their actual base of operations is, where it is that they go when they're not here.
Gotcha. So they for the transcripts have them talking in some kind of goof. It doesn't seem to make sense. You as a person will realize that they're speaking in some kind of thieves' cant or code. Right? They're not speaking real, or someone has gone back and encrypted what they said later.
If it's encrypted, did I not just break the code to?
No.
Or do you want me to do it?
Let's see here. I'm gonna say no because the time you have is not enough to decipher it currently because you're doing all the other stuff. Your processing power is at full power. But
Okay.
What you do learn is something that isn't coded is their prototype speeder or landspeeder is sitting at a cargo bay. Looks like it's cargo bay A132.
Interesting. And this is a land speeder?
It is a landspeeder.
Okay. What is it just at a cargo bay? It's not like at like a secure like thing. It's just there in the cargo bay.
Well, the cargo bay is probably secure. It's like a cargo garage.
Like a storage unit with a lock on the front.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
It's secure as long as nobody knows that it's there. They put a tarp over it. They think it's a old, shitty, one of those 1970s cars.
Better explanation is more like they're getting ready to transport it somewhere else to test it, and that's just its waiting zone.
Okay.
Brr.
Back inside, K1LL does his best to try and persuade you into those yahoos are just bums that come in and bug the owner. Sorry, I didn't think about them as clients or customers. We're going to make opposing checks.
The lying robot versus.
For you and me, we will just be making a straight vigilance check, is what it looks like is the most appropriate skill. That or perception? What's more appropriate here? I'm thinking vigilance, because you're getting lied to. Yeah, so it's a vigilance check versus his deception check, which for him is a straight 3. So basically it's a hard roll.
Cool. I'm gonna burn another light side point because I desperately need that.
Okay, he's going to burn a dark side point and get a boost die for his stuff. Not that he can, but I'm burning it for him. And then I'm just going to do a straight roll. So I'm going to roll his dice on my end and tell you what the results are, and then you just need to tell me how many successes and advantages you have. You don't have to roll purple dice.
I don't have to roll purple dice?
No, because I'm rolling it on my end. And I will tell you, it's the same. He's selling the same lie to both of us, so we're dealing with the same numbers.
Okay. I got 3 successes.
All right. Oh, he has. That sucks. Four successes and 4 advantage. I have 2 successes and an advantage. Okay, so neither of us beat his score, so he's able to basically talk both of us into like he has no connection to us whatsoever. They're vagrants. They're a pain in the butt that just show up all the time.
Right.
So, if that's all you're here for, the owner should be back shortly. I believe he needs to work on something for an upcoming event. I would like this place relatively clear and quiet. Is there anything else I can help you with before you leave? I'm sorry I couldn't be more helpful with the 2 hooligans. They might show up later if you stick around, though.
Well, then we might just stick around if possible, because we kind of need to see them.
Ah, I understand. Then I must ask that you leave the premises just so you're not in here while we're working on things. You know, imperial contracts and whatnot. We can't share information we're working on.
Right.
The 2 of us leave, annoyed, but none the wiser.
Right.
So
do we see anything outside? Do we see any hooligans outside that match these descriptions?
You definitely do not.
No vagrants?
No vagrants. What would you guys like to do?
Hey, where is our...
Yeah, where's an asteroid?
Junk just lives here now.
Just tangled up in the wires.
You know...
Yeah.
It was fun while it lasted. We eventually find you hooked up into the computer terminal, or in this case, the wires attached to the computer terminal.
Yeah. Like he's after he got that information, he's sort of like unplugged from that. And I did have a question here. But what is so? There's two piloting things.
Mhm.
One says planetary, one says space.
Mhm.
Is planetary like like actual like vehicles?
It's as anything in atmosphere. Because even
Okay.
spaceships fly different when you're in atmosphere comparatively to flying in space.
Okay.
Usually
So
it's used for land speeders and things like that mostly, but it also applies to, again, anything that's in the air on planet.
okay. So having kind of gotten the layout and learning that there is a fun toy in a hangar, Junk is going to move towards that hangar.
You're just taking off? Are you gonna let anyone know?
I mean, short term, like the short range comms, I guess, like can let them know, like, hey, I have to find a new way out because I just can't go out the front door, sort of deal.
You're already out the front door. You hacked him from the outside, literally, like you were attached to an antenna outside.
I was inside though. How did that?
He kicked you out the door.
I said I scurried down the halls.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you meant outside. Okay, so you were inside. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why I was confused. I was like, I'm not what? No, because I thought I had scurried down the halls and went around the corner and then sort of like found a place to hack into.
Okay. So, I guess short range comm and let us know where you're at because we're outside just kind of thugging on the wall.
I think I know of a way to get out of here. Just give me a minute. I'll come by and pick you up.
What do you mean pick us up? Like we're already out of here. Did you find anything about our people?
Found a whole ass garage
I
door.
can't hear you. Going through a tunnel.
That is the best.
That's
Okay.
Junk, as you were sneaking about, you see KILL or K1LL talking with two previously described individuals. He seems to be annoyed that they were traced here somehow. He's berating them about something.
Yeah, I guess he'll kind of like stop and like scooch in around a corner and get a listen.
All right, my turn to use voice.
What did he say? Huh?
Sorry, things are being slow on my end.
Where were the other drugs going?
where were the other drugs going?
You both are idiots. Both of you were followed here for no reason. There's people looking for you now. If they happen to find out that there's a research lab underneath the storefront here, we could be in trouble. Luckily, it doesn't look like they've been snooping around the outside too much. I have them on the monitors. He pulls out.
He pulls out two, what looks to be stun blasters, and says, "Take care of them. Get rid of the bodies."
Neat.
Come on, big fella.
After hearing that, Junk is going to continue on the way through the interior to the hangar, and we'll through the shortwave comms hit up the group.
The hangar is in the actual landing zone, like in a whole different section of the city, not here.
Oh, it's in a whole different section of the city?
Yes.
It's not like attached to the building here where they made it?
No. Like I said, it's like getting ready for transport.
Stand where both your
Okay.
minds are.
Okay. I thought that because this was the place that manufactured it. It was here waiting to get picked up to get shipped out.
No. It is,
But you meant it is ready to get shipped. Got it. Okay.
Correct. Yeah, it's at the port.
Well, that's no fun. Yeah. So I guess when the doors open up, I think that's when he'll use his opportunity to head out. But through the comms, you guys will hear.
So, good news and bad news.
What?
The good news
What?
is there might be some dead bodies. The bad news is they could be yours.
I was going to say
Concern.
the worst part is me and Jasper don't have comm devices whatsoever, so we have no idea what's about to happen. Speaking of, let me pull up the map because
Where are you at exactly, Roger? Like, where's our good buddy at?
Run is right outside waiting for these yahoos, and right next to Jasper. We're just chilling. I'm about to put us on the board here.
There's a Wookiee over there.
So as our handy dandy robot has at least given us some kind of warning, you two will be able to get here within one turn. So you guys book it, and we'll show up on the map in a little bit.
Can I sniper from a long ways away? Because that's kind of what I'm.
Do you have a sniper that can sniper from a long ways away?
I am. My rifle's a sniper rifle. Yes.
Okay.
My Rick Blade is also a sniper rifle.
I don't know how to tell you this. No.
It's just
I
like
now need-
Avatar. You just a strike can be done with a gun, with a bullet, with an arrow.
So this is just a representation of the area. Ignore the words comms tower. I'm gonna make my screen the biggest screen and then change my cameras here really quick.
Oh no!
Move archives off the screen.
Oh, this looks awesome.
Clicky, sorry. Clicking 48 things. All right, be going archivist thing. We'll summon you back in a minute. Okay, so all that being said, this is the map. Ha 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 ha. Why am I'm on the wrong person. We're staring really hard at junk right now. There we go. Here's a map. This is the building that you guys just came out of. Ignore this. This is the outside street. The sandbags there are the edge of the street. We have our two characters, Jasper and me, chilling over here on the edge of the street. I'm gonna pull out some bad guys really quick. I'm gonna pull this character out as Kill because he's chilling inside.
Where's the police?
And we know this. The police. They're not here currently.
Man, fuck the police.
Oh, you guys get loud enough. I'm sure we'll know something. There's our two yahoos. Actually, one of them was a girl, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
With orange hair.
No, I can't get that close, but they're
Oh, my immersion's ruined.
yeah, sorry. There's only like 7 female tokens this entire thing, and most of them are Imperials.
And you can't take some of your brushes for Warhammer and use them to paint some orange hair.
Yes, in the 10 seconds that we're here. All right, and then boom, bada bing, bada boom. So you said you're going to burst out the door with these yahoos as they kind of burst out?
Yeah, I will be following them.
Okay, so they're going to burst out, and you're going to be right behind them, and that's where we're going to start. So you're technically engaged with these two. They come out, guns blazing, pew pew, which means the two of us who are just sitting there living our lives need to make a cool check.
Oh, you cool butter, peanut butter.
But remember, this will be for initiative, so just don't worry about it. There's no negatives; it's just how many positives you have. Excuse me.
So we're all rolling, right?
If you want to get it out of the way, but you guys will be around behind.
So we're just doing 2 white dice, you said?
It's whatever your cool check is.
Um.
So like for me, my cool is 1 yellow and 1 green.
I got 2 green. Oh, 2 bitches.
2.
1 success.
Okay.
2 success.
Okay. Well, we're tied at 2.
I just have failure.
How? You're only supposed to be rolling positive dice.
Oh, wait. Well, then let me re-roll that because I didn't realize I had purple clicked. 1 success, 2 advantages.
Okay. So you'll go in front of the people that have advantages, but for those of us that are stuck on 2, make a singular die roll, which is, I guess, just me and Jasper.
And me.
Oh, you? Okay, all 3 of us then.
Oh,
1
I got
advantage.
success.
1 success. How many successes are there?
2.
2. Okay, so when you show up, you will be the first in initiative order. Enemies roll. 10 seconds while I pull up their stats. I remember the website I forgot to open up now. It was the adversary page, so I have all the adversaries easy to get to.
The existence of a Rick Blade makes me wish there was an existence of a Rick Roll Blade.
There is. It's called when you behead someone and their head rolls, then it's a Rick roll blade.
Wow.
Wow, just wow. Okay, I got their numbers here. What is their thing here? So it's under, they are doing cool. So they're using their presence of 2. Okay. They both go on 2. Son of a gun. And they have 1 advantage. Who'd that tie with? That just tied with
Jasper.
Jasper. All right, Jasper, make 1 more roll to see if you go before they do or not.
Go, Jasper.
1 success, 1 advantage.
And they blinked out. All right, so you get to go first between them. And did you go before me or after me? You went after me, right? Yes. So I'm first for now, and then when RJ shows up next round, he'll be next. So, first round of combat. Combat Wombat. Guess who has no weapons?
Oh, poor run.
It's me. I don't have anything I can conceal. That may change after this combat. So as they come out, blasters ready. I guess I'm just gonna full on sprint. So I'll use one of my things to do a movement, and I will get to engaged. And then your boy gonna brawl. Not that that's a good choice for me, but that's what I'm gonna do because better than getting shot.
Yeah.
Just a stun gun. Calm down.
Yeah, I don't know that. Let's see. Brawl here is straight 2. All right. 2v2. And I'm gonna burn a light side die to give myself a boost because I don't want to fail. I don't want to fail. No. All right, that cancels out. 2 successes and 1 advantage. That's not terrible. I'll take that. So, punchy. No weapon upgrade is just a brawn of 2 plus 1 for the extra thing, and I have an advantage to spend on stuff. I don't think I have anything that would be helpful for advantage, but let's see if I even got through this guy's armor. Nope. I tried. I hit him. Did not do anything special, unfortunately. But I will give advantage to myself on the next roll as I am in an advantageous position without having to spend force die. That's all I can do. Jasper?
Okay. Well, Jasper's gonna slip out one of his throwing knives and throw it at the one that is not currently engaged.
Okay, straight ahead, easy shot, short throw.
Doot. It's 1 purple, right?
2.
Easy?
It's
Sorry.
It's normal.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, unless there's something that gives them extra protection or anything like that, which these guys don't currently have.
1 success, 3 threats, and 1 triumph.
Okay, so 1 success. Triumph can activate an auto critical.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
The dagger does 2 pierce.
Okay, so how much damage total? Sorry.
It gives me a +1.
Okay, but you had
Um,
a regular hit and a triumph, right? Or was it 2 hits?
Regular hit and a triumph.
Okay, so you spin the regular hit to do the thing. The triumph counts as success, so it does 1 extra damage, and it's a triumph, so it goes on the crit chart. I feel like if you crit Yahoos, they are instantly killed. I always forget. What is the rule about minions? I know they can't take stun, and that just goes straight to wounds, but can they take criticals?
Hope not, because that'd be pretty neat.
It would be neat, I agree. Alright, there we go. Minions are killed by critical injuries.
Neat.
You've committed murder.
I
Murder.
knew it was a thing.
Yeah,
So
that's not the first
yeah.
time he's done that.
Well, so it's immediately incapacitated. So I guess were you going for a kill shot, or was it just you hit him and he's donezo? I will allow you to call that.
Well, no, Jasper does not. He doesn't know it's a set to stun, so immediately just straight to the throat.
Yoink. That was the boy. You killed the male rebel.
Jasper does that and immediately goes, shit, we need info.
I'm over here finding the girl like, yeah, why?
Quite literally, just reflex. Like, he didn't, like it happened and he just went, oh, wait, hold on.
All right.
No emotional reaction at all.
Enemy's turn. She's engaged with me.
How does she feel about instant death?
Oh, she's probably not super excited about that. But she's pew-pewing at close range, which ups her difficulty to hard. She's trying to hit me with that stun gun, baby. It's looking really good. All right, so that cancels out. She fails barely. But she then next round will get an advantage on her next ranged attack.
My turn is wasted running.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're doing the thing. J.U.N.K.
Yes. So we're out in the front. I look up. Is there a security camera?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I would like to go by because you said earlier that if I would have just gone outside, there would have been like some sort of access point to do this. I would like to hack the cameras and basically change up the footage.
Okay, so you're immediately going up to cleanup crew. You're like, I gotta delete this before it gets any worse.
I want to like readjust the footage because there's the image of like them coming out and like raising up their guns and getting ready to fire. I would like to basically edit the footage, the quote unquote live stream, so that if Kill is looking at it, that it looks like.
Oh, I want you to know. I want you to know, Kill is like 5 feet away. He saw them open the door, was expecting them to just pew us while we weren't paying attention and drag our bodies off somewhere. He will be in combat shortly, especially because you just murdered one of the 2 of them.
Oh,
well,
in that case, I'd like to hack it so the door slams shut. Won't open.
Would you like to move first?
Yeah, like outside, yes.
Okay, so you immediately just go to like where the doors close. And go ahead, make a computers check to see if you can lock the doors.
Okay.
Don't use grenades.
Shit.
Is it a
That
glass
went my
door?
whole plan.
Okay. So this is a computer check. Is there no setbacks or anything like that, right?
No, not that I know of. Again, it would be a hard check, but you get to reduce it because you have all the slicing silliness.
Right. And just cause, let's give you some more stuff to play with. Let's use another dice. Light side.
Yay! I like
I
that.
hate you.
I love it. What are you gonna
Apparently, I needed that. That's one success. Flat, just one success.
All right. You are able to shut and lock the door. You're pretty sure it's gonna stay locked unless someone forcibly forces it open. And you are technically the end of the order, which means our friends come in from over here. They're slightly off screen. I'm gonna stack you on top of each other for now to represent that you are off screen. You are at long distance, but you are technically in combat. So, and you have all the gear that you usually have. Though, with you guys running in at full speed, I'm going to roll a four-side dice to see if you happen to avoid, attention. Giant Wookiee and a dude with a whole bunch of guns running through the street.
Question. I
Yes.
thought RJ said he was going to stay back and snipe.
I mean, yes, you can stay at long range and shoot.
Yeah.
I don't really want to stay at long range, because I have all of his gear. I really have to get it to him, so I'm gonna have to close in and be a.
I mean, you don't have
Yeah,
to.
so it just made me running up.
Okay, whatever. Works for me. I'm still seeing if you guys get noticed or not.
Okay.
Oh boy, you've drawn some attention. Be careful with how loud you are. Okay,
Wait.
top of the order. RJ, you're actually the first person to do stuff.
So there's only one dude left outside, right?
Correct, and we shut the door on the robot on the inside, which reminds me I need to make his rolls really quick over here. So he goes on 1 pew pew and 2 advantage. So wherever that puts him in the order.
Tied with Junk.
Okay. Junk, do a quick roll off. 1 success.
Also one success.
Do it again. 2 successes.
2 advantages.
Okay, so he'll go before you do.
So I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stay quiet. Man, I got blaster pistols, blaster rifles, and a viper blade. Nobody shot anything at this point.
The stun pistol went off, but generally you guys will know that stun shots are generally quiet. Ion is loud, but stun settings are generally quiet.
And there is a dagger sticking out of one's throat.
Right.
Yeah, but that's quiet. That's quiet. We're not worried about that.
I mean the yelling and gurgling as he bleeds out on the ground there probably not as quiet.
Can't imagine it screaming very loud. Probably.
Yeah, it just you can hear you guys see blood and whatnot just kind of splurt out of I'm doing this like you guys can see me.
Gross.
You know what? I'm just gonna stay out the screen. No one needs to see my silliness. But
So,
regardless,
I guess I'm just gonna bull rush in and just jam my viper blade in this guy.
okay. So you're at long range. To get to engage, we'll take 3 of your movements. Or sorry, not movements isn't the right word. Sorry.
Action.
They're not called actions. They're called something else. Ugh.
But I won't get to attack when I get there. Is what you're saying?
So you can use your regular movement to move into medium range, and then you can use your action to do another range to get into short range, and then if you want to burn a strain, you can do a third one to get into engaged range.
But I still won't be able to attack, will I?
Oh, actually, no, I take that back. Because you're at long range, no. You can get, if you burn 3 movements, you can get to short range. But it'll take 3 movements. You can get to medium range in 2 by burning a strain and a movement, and then you can use an action. But you'd have to be shooting.
Well, if I'm going to shoot, I'll probably just shoot from where I'm at then.
Okay.
And then move forward.
Would you like to aim as your movement then? And again, movement's not the right word.
So I have sniper shot, which increases range by 1. So it makes it medium range. Do I need to aim with that?
You're at long range currently?
Right. So I have sniper shot as an ability.
Okay.
It increases, so I can increase range by 1.
Okay, so if it's a medium range weapon, you can fire it from long. Yes.
Well, I mean, I have a long, but I mean, I have a long range weapon.
Okay, if you have a long range weapons, that means you can fire at extreme range.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So I guess I'm just gonna shoot with that, and I'm gonna use a force point.
Okay, we have 1 left.
Okay. And then, what's the difficulty of this?
It's a regular shot because it's within your range. You're not overextending yourself.
So just 2 purple,
2 purple.
2 purple, 2 yellows, and a blue. Here we go.
Maneuvers. They're called maneuvers. Holy cow. So, maneuvers are the small actions or bonus actions, essentially. And then actual actions are just called actions.
Okay, so I've got 3 successes and 3 advantages and 2 threats and 1 fail. So I got two successes, 2 advantages.
Okay. That means you hit and do 1 extra damage.
All right, and so the damage is. Where's that?
And you can
9,
burn
9 damage.
Mhm.
And then
and you can burn those 2 advantages to allow one of your allies to make a movement.
I will do that. I will also do a movement, and I'll do 9 damage.
Okay, you do 9 damage, killing them instantly.
Murder. Murder.
I mean, that's literally their health. They have 4 soak. And 5 health. That you just
Good.
said.
Now we can ask them questions.
We'll grab their brain and drag it off. They're just fucking machine.
Grab their brain. Them's peoples. You can't process the dead bodies. The robots inside. Speaking of younger, do you want who did you give your extra movement to? By the way, there, RJ.
One of the guys by the door because we're gonna have to get the F out of here, I believe. So either run or the mouse.
You pick.
4-sided die. Even, run, odd, mouse. And my number is
Cockeye.
3. So mouse.
All right. Junk, you have a free movement if you would like.
Do I have to use it right now, or is it something I can use on my turn?
It's only right now, only for this round of engagement.
Concerned about the droid attempting to come through the door. I mean, I locked it shut, but yeah, I'll take a move away.
Okay, where would you like to go in short range?
Just towards where the main group is.
Okay, we'll put you right there. Okay.
Thank you.
Next up.
Is it me, Luigi?
I think it's me, Luigi, actually, and then you, Luigi.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Run's going to make an incidental and be like, "What the hell was that? Where did you two come from?" You guys can respond.
Over there.
Sorry, I was muted. Well, I believe that they tried to murder us.
They were sent out here by the robot to stun you and then discard your bodies.
Oh, well.
looks at the pistols, realizes that they're stun only blasters.
To be fair, disposing of bodies sounds like death.
And I mean, to be fair, they did just run at me, and I'm not about that life.
Turns out you are. You are about that life.
He's about that life, indeed. He is him.
Oh, no, I meant, like...
He's got that dialogue in him.
I meant I don't like being threatened.
Anyway, you guys can either just take off and come back later because you murdered your two leads, or you can try and get some information maybe out of K1LL, and or try and discover the secret basey thing, because J.U.N.K knows it's here somewhere, and he will tell you if you guys ask.
So, do we wait for the robot, or do we just try to go find the secret base?
Let's go inside and talk to our friend.
Oh yeah, there's a secret base here, by the way. Might want to know that.
Cool.
Do you say that over the comms?
We're all right there.
Yeah, you should be nearby. You've been sprinting.
I mean,
Cut seeing you guys are all next to each other. That looked good for placement for you guys. Just kind of making a decision.
Yeah, I say it to Tariff, and Jasper hears like the sound of like the old like AOL startup sound from like the early 2000s. That's how he speaks Wookiee to Tariff.
I love it.
Just so you guys know, I am burning 3 dark side points while you guys are having your conversation to bad luck storyline while you guys can't see things. So,
since it's technically my turn, you said people notice things. Could I like do a quote unquote like perception check or to see if I notice who notices?
Oh, don't worry about that. It'll be your turn when we start this, because shortly thereafter, the doors pop open. And on the other side is K1LL, and he has a very big shielded rotary gun. Whap, 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 whap.
It's grenade time.
It's my turn.
Well, hold on. We kind of need information.
Wait, so he did have to go against my thing, right? Because my whole thing was to like seal the door shut.
Yes.
All right. So did you add 2 setback dice to that?
In all honesty, no, I did not. I will roll them on screen really quick. He still succeeds.
Damn it. Okay, I tried, guys. Sorry.
You were able to hold him on for a little bit. Yeah, the 3 boost die. So with all that being said,
Is this like a magazine-fed gun,
no,
or is it a
it's
belt-fed gun?
it's a chain gun, a rotary
Okay.
cannon.
Okay.
It's got a
I'm just
shield on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna hurt. I need to pull it up really quick though.
Did he step out? Is he still in the building? Is he like
He
just
opened the doors and I'm gonna see how many of you he can actually shoot at with it. So give me a second because it has stats.
Damn. I didn't even get my turn. That's fucked up.
To be fair, you will be the first ally to go. I don't remember the name of this silly rifle, y'all. I'm sorry.
it's cool. We're just waiting to hear how we die.
Okay, I found it. So it's a base 10 damage, but let me see what auto fire does. I think it hits as many people as it has successes, and I haven't rolled the attack yet. Oh, there you go. Auto fire should be the first thing. All right, so must increase. Attacking with the weapon on auto fire generally is less accurate. The attacker must increase the difficulty by 1. The attacker may choose not to do auto fire on the weapon. This case, the attacker hits. The attacker can trigger auto fire by spending 2 coins. Triggered multiple times. Each time the attacker triggers auto fire, deals additional hit to the target. Each of these counts as an additional hit from that weapon, and each hit deals base damage plus the number of uncancelled success on hits. Jesus. Fire that has a chance to hit multiple targets or hit a single target multiple times. Okay! And here we go. So, I gotta pull up his stats. I have the weapon now, because this is not his regular weapon. As I said, 3 negative force die is not good. Right. And that doesn't seem right. That also doesn't seem right. That's... Okay, we'll go with that. It's actually not too terrible. All right, so he's rolling at 3 purple dice. He's burning another dark side point to give himself a boost. Ugh. And who's our lucky target? Shall I roll a d10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number Mouse.
So he's gonna go for the smallest target first, the Imperial droid.
Yep, he just.
He's like, it had to be that thing that locked me out.
He definitely saw you run out behind his dudes.
All right, so guys, what second character should I make?
Mouse droid 2.0.
Right? Oh no.
Gee.
All right, so that cancels that out. That well, I mean that gets rid of that. That doesn't do much of anything. He'll take 2 strain, but gets the equivalent of a triumph, which he'll spend to hit another person. So he hits the next person in the line, which happens to be Jasper. So Jasper and Mouse, you take a base 10 Pachow. but it's literally just a base 10, no pluses or nothing. So
So
Does soak
Junk
value
is
count that up?
almost dead.
say what?
Does soak value go into that?
Yes. So you
good.
subtract the soak from 10.
Okay. Oh, okay. I only take 6. That's not great, but I
Masteroid.
assume that goes into wounds.
Yes.
Junk is almost dead.
Okay, but what's your threshold at?
I soaked 2 damage.
So 8 in the negative. How much health do you have? I assume 12, right?
11.
11. Okay. Well, okay, then you're okay. You can take it one more time before bad things happen. Well, remember the wound threshold isn't super terrible, right? It just every time you get hit after you go past it, you start taking criticals, and that's the no good whatnot. And you're incapacitated on the ground once you're past 0. But whatever. Where was I? Sorry. That's it. That's all I can do. I mean, honestly, with that roll, that wasn't that great. Considering how many people he could have hit with his dice, could have been way worse. Younger.
I charge straight ahead and do the only thing you should do when somebody wields a superior weapon in front of you. And I'm just imagining, you said it had a shield. I'm just imagining between the barrel and the shield there being a small gap and trying to pierce my blade into there and cutting off the ammunition.
That's not how that works whatsoever. It's not a belt fed. It has an internal battery. But regardless,
I thought.
So question: are you trying to sunder the weapon? Does your weapon have the sunder ability, or are you specifically targeting the gun?
I was attempting to target the ammunition feed because it sounded like before when you said it's a rotating gun that it has a.
It does it.
Belt fed. That's why I asked if it was belt fed, and you said yeah.
And I said no. I said it was
Okay,
a rotating cannon. Where's my
okay?
There it is.
Well then, instead of that, I will simply try to, I guess, behead him.
Okay, so you're making a melee attack against him. You have to use you're in short range already, so it only takes 1 movement for you to get into engaged. You have a ability to choppy, but because of the shield on this gun, you are taking 2 setback dice from its defense.
Okay, and I assume the cumbersome doesn't have any bonus to it?
No, cumbersome is just you have to be so strong to be able to hold it.
Okay. But it is superior, and it does have this mono thing.
Yes, so with yours, it Younger.
So I have a +1 piercing.
Younger, you have an automatic advantage, and you only need 1 advantage to activate your critical. You have an auto crit weapon currently.
Okay.
Just as a note.
And it has a +1 to its piercing style damage.
+2 to its piercing.
Oh, plus. Okay, because it's 2x plus, but it's +2, so it'll be 4 damage if I hit.
Maybe.
So I have the dice, and so it's 4 purple, right?
No. A regular difficulty, so just 2, but it's got 2 setback dice, so 2 black.
So 2 black dice, and then my it's based off the.
Oh, I take this back. This guy has adversary 1, so he actually gets to upgrade the difficulty of any attack targeting this character once. So, he is going to make it 1 red and 1 purple.
Okay, I'm going to add a white die. I currently my melee has 2 yellow and 2 green.
Yeah, you have a 4 bronze, right?
Yeah.
That seems right then.
Because I have 4 bronze and then I have 2 of my career or whatever skill it is.
Yep.
And then the 1 white, so I think that's all. I don't think I get any other advantages.
Okay. 1 red, 1 black, 1 purple versus all your positives.
Roll. 1 success, 1 dark side point.
Oh,
Wait.
And
Dark-
it's
how'd you get a
Huh?
dark side point? You should have a threat or a failure, not a dark
he
side.
gave me 2 black, 1 red, 1 purple.
Younger, white?
Yeah.
When you spend a light side point, you're adding a boost. That's adding a blue. You add a blue,
Oh,
not your force
okay.
die. You are not a
my
Jedi.
bad.
Not yet,
My bad.
anyway.
I'm sorry.
Well, then I will subtract all of them except the blue dice and roll the blue. Produces no result, so just 1 success.
Okay, 1 success total. That hits.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Crit.
Yeah, because you get to add an advantage at the end. So it hits, and you can automatically spend it to crit.
Yep, I'll do that.
Okay, so what is your total damage that you would do? 4 with the blade?
You said it was a +2 pierce now. It's a +2 originally, so that's
Okay, so +2 pierce doesn't matter because that just tells me how much soak to take off. Pierce doesn't add damage; it just gets rid of their defense.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well then it's just 8 normal damage.
Okay, and then you have 2 pierce.
Yes.
Okay, so you do a good amount of damage. Go ahead and activate your critical. So roll a
That's
D100.
D100.
Yep.
53.
53. I mean, that's solid schwack for sure. The real question is, there it is. So close. I really need to just put markers on this book. I used to have them on here, but I got rid of them a while ago. You said 53?
Yes.
Fearsome Wound. The target increases difficulty of all presence and willpower checks by 1 until the end of the encounter. Oh, speaking of criticals, you still have your critical from last session. You have yet to heal that. So don't forget about that. I don't think it's not going to affect you in combat at this point. You just have a wound still.
Yeah. And then my secondary action is to be on the side of the if I can
You can.
is there any way for me okay. I can't I thought I had 2 minor actions and 1 main action.
No. So you can burn a strain to get another maneuver if you would like.
Yeah, I'll do that. And I would like to maneuver inside the building so he has to choose who he's going to be shooting.
He is blocking the door. You cannot step through his square.
Even though it's a double wide? Whack.
I mean, not really.
Okay, well, I'll still stand along the side of the door, so if he does turn his gun, he's going to have to go full rotation, body-wise.
So you would like to go here?
Yes.
Okay. So you're disengaging is what you're telling me.
Yeah, disengaging from his bullets, so I don't want him to just be able to turn from inside the building and shoot me. I want him to have to step outside if he wants to shoot me.
Okay. And again, I narratively tell you that you can move around a bit. Again, it's more of an idea, not a tactical layout.
Yeah, that's why I'm explaining it so that you understand.
I hear you. I'm just telling you, he will be able to move. But regardless, pew pew pew. Who's next?
Who hasn't gone?
I think the order might have got screwed up a little bit.
So we just
Because-
we just started with wherever Younger's at in the initiative order. So whoever is after Younger.
Start now because I was last.
Oh, okay, top of the order. RJ.
Wait,
Hey,
no,
Wait.
because this is RJ's second shot. Jasper and I haven't done anything. Because the robot was supposed to go right before Junk. And then all of a sudden Younger is going...
Oh, he'll get another turn. He's still in order. That was a surprise attack.
Oh, okay. So then I think it's Run, Jasper, and then Junk.
Because that was my first action.
Yeah, that was your first thing actually in the combat, not running, yeah.
It's definitely not Run though, because I go after RJ. And I use mine to talk to people and pick up weapons.
Oh, that's right. So
So-
then it's Jasper, then Junk.
Jasper. Yeah, sounds right. You just got pew-pewed.
I did
Get
just get
hell out.
pew-pewed.
You are in. Looks like short range.
I could throw another dagger.
Oh, also, in that time, you should have had enough time to get your gear thrown at you.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Jasper will whip out the vibro sword, and I can't get past him because he's like in the doorway.
Correct. Well, yes, you can. I was like, no, Junk can get through there. That's not Junk. Yes,
It's not Junk.
Jasper, you were kind of stuck where you're at, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I will just go ahead and throw my my last dagger, just because I can't get in without blocking everyone else's line of sight, and I'm not trying to, get shot.
Okay. You throw your dagger. Because this is a ranged attack, you're going to have 3 setback dice because of a shield.
Oof. One success.
1 success. All right, how much damage does your dagger do?
It does +1 damage.
So one plus your
Pierce
brawn.
2.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll do 4 damage, and it has Pierce 2.
Okay, Pierce 2, 4 damage. You see your blade sticking out of this dude's shoulder. Looks like
Jasper will, after tossing that, he'll be like, if we can't draw him out, I can't do anything else.
All right, Junk, it's your turn before the enemy.
Cool. Junk. Junk. I'm imagining some oil is definitely leaking out of him.
Nobody kills me but me.
Oh no, not suicide! No.
Junk is going to go in and get up under the droid.
Okay.
And-
I mean, he's within short, so you can get in engaged.
Yes. I would like to fuck with him now. I would like to essentially deactivate his motor functions
Okay.
with a mechanics check if possible.
You can. It's just a countered roll. So let me look at his stuff. So he will be rolling 2 red dice for this for you. And because of this setup, you will not get your lowered difficulty.
Does he get
Okay.
his advantage from his last mechanics check though?
Yes, I do.
Important.
Also, I have the correct tools to do such a thing,
You do.
and I
Yes.
think, and that does count for another.
Okay, I will allow it. And because I'm a super terrible DM, I'm gonna do a dark side point and throw another setback on you.
Okay.
You guys are sitting at 5, by the way. In the positive.
Okay. And then I will use a light side point.
All right, flip it right back. Let's go. 4 and 3. 4 and 3.
Okay. One success, 1 threat.
Okay, you take a system strain, hacking into his and causing problems to yourself. But with your success, you reduce his movement to where he can't move. He's stun locked right where he's at. So he can still pew pew, but he can't move from the spot right now.
That is the
Meaning
opposite of what I need to happen.
he can't like turn or walk, right?
Right. Well, he can still shoot in front of him, but yes, he cannot move from where he is standing. So like he can't change his position to get better angles at people. So theoretically, he now
Okay.
cannot shoot at Younger's character because he cannot move. And Younger specifically was like, "I'm hiding behind the corner."
Okay.
He also can't step on you, which is probably just as important.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I think with I think with that, you guys just see like like a little like weird Star Warsy type mechanic tool
You
just
probed him.
just
You get it.
shoot up with a telescopic arm right up into this robot's taint, and he's not able to turn or walk.
He just is shaking really hard, like he's getting electrocuted. I like it. All right. Next, the enemy. He can still pew pew, and there are 3 targets to pew pew at. So 1, 2, 3 versus 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. Of course, I don't have a D6. We're gonna do D10 again, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then if he rolls a 10, he's gonna just look down and crush the droid underneath him with dropping his weapon. Number 9. All right, shooting at RJ. RJ, this is the first time anyone's ever shot at you, I think.
Gonna piss me off.
Wow, that sucks. All right, so he's able to shoot at the next person in line, which is our handy dandy Bothan, which me. We both take 10 points of damage. But just 10. That's all.
Okay, so
Listening.
I have a 1 defense and 1 soak, so that's 8. So I'm gonna take 8 points of against my threshold.
Well,
Yes.
Defense gives you setbacks to get shot at. Actually, if you have ranged defense.
Okay.
Like I also have ranged defense, so 10 seconds. Since we both have 1, I'm gonna add a thing to the die here, because technically, since he shot at you first, he uses your stat. Guess what? Doesn't do nothing.
Ha ha! I'll take it.
That's why the defense points are nice. Don't forget. Okay, well then never mind. I'm still standing. I still have 3 injury I've not healed yet from BT dubs. I definitely should have done that, but did not. So that's that. I'm glad he didn't shoot me, because my little soak would have had a bad day.
What soak?
Yeah, right. What is it's critical 3, and then what is the
I just woke up with 4.
cumbersome 3. Okay, gotcha. I was like, what is going on here? All right, pew pew away. That's his turn. He just misses again. The stun lock seems to have done a significant amount of fuckery to his systems. Top of the order, RJ, you get to pew pew back.
All right. So can I, as a minor action, slide your backpack over to you?
Yeah, you can toss me my thing. It'll cost you a maneuver.
Okay. So I'll toss the thing to you, and then I will blast them.
Okay. Pew
And I
pew.
would use a force point.
All right, you're using a destiny point to give yourself a blue, and I'm going to be mean and give you a setback. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm going to be mean and give you a setback. And because of his shield, you take 3 more setbacks. So 4 setback dice in total.
Oh. All right.
Ranged attack against these super shielded weapons is not a great choice.
I need one of those.
I mean,
Being
they're a cumbersome rifle, which is impressive. But they're only encumbrance 6.
Okay. So blank. Okay, so I got 4 successes, 2 failures, so I'm up 2 successes, but I have 4 threats. So 2 successes, 4 threats total.
That's a lot of threats. What weapon are you using?
My blaster, my heavy blaster.
Okay, so you pew pew and shoot, but your blaster overheats.
Okay.
You're gonna have to repair it to use it again.
Ooh, okay.
And you will also take 1 strain for that extra threat. But you do hit, and you said you had 2 total extra, right? So you get 1 hit and 1 extra damage, so a total of 8 or 9 for you.
9 regular damage. The extra success gives me 10,
Okay.
and then I have like I said, so there's just 10, and then once per round, I will relieve a strain, so I will just take the strain off.
What do you get the -1 strain from?
From second wind, and I have 2 of them actually. So once per encounter, I can take 1 strain equal to range.
Okay, so it's not per round, but you can do it once per round.
Per encounter.
Okay, but you get 2 of it. That's so cool.
Yes.
Okay.
One more to go.
All right, you do so. You do 9 points of damage.
10.
Sorry, 10 points of damage. Even with his soak, he is looking goofed. Oh, you know what? I forgot you needed to upgrade one of the difficulty dice to red. I'll give you a choice here. Would you like to take 1 less damage or make a reroll?
I'll just take 1 less damage.
Okay. Slightly healthier. Next.
That'd be you.
That'd be me. I have my backpack, which means I have my guns. I will use my incidental to pull 1 out of the backpack. I'm still holding the backpack in one hand, and I pull out my heavy blaster pistol. I'm gonna then use my maneuver to aim, which will give me a blue dice. My pistol is that, if I remember correctly. Yes. And then he is upgraded to this. And then 3 setback die for the silliness. That's the pool. Do I burn a force die? Nah, I'm just going to shoot at him and hope for the best. I was liking my odds. Alright, so 3, 4, 3. I fail. And still take 2 threat after everything is said and done. So I am going to take a setback die and a strain, as my gun also, I don't know, I guess not overheats. I dropped my bag. It's not good. One strain. Check. Okay. That's my turn. I failed terribly. The shield is helpful for him. Who's next?
It's the Wookiee.
Wookiee. Would you like to move back into combat?
Is there a way that I could just like rip the gun from his hands? Just like grab it and yank it since he's immobilized?
I mean, you could try for sure.
I'll try. Yeah, I want to try that.
Okay, you'll still have to engage, and you'll make a brawl check. But because you are trying to actively disarm a person, I believe it upgrades the difficulty to hard.
Okay. So that means it'll be 3 purple then?
3 purple.
Or 2 purple.
Yeah, sorry, 2 purple, 1 red, and then 2 setback dice from the shield, because you're still making a brawl attack against it.
But that's not ranged.
Yeah, ranged is 3.
Wild. Okay. That's the part I'm grabbing.
You're just grabbing the shield itself. No, it's easier because I'm grabbing the big blue thing.
Yeah,
that should be bonuses. What are you talking about?
It burns the thingies.
Okay. Can I burn a white die? or blue die, whatever.
You
thing?
can burn a destiny point to get a blue die.
Yeah.
Yes.
That I want to do that.
You do that. And you know what? You can have it right back and take another setback.
That's jacked up. Okay, so I got
Funny
2
though.
purple, 1 red, 3 black, 3 green, 1 yellow, 1 blue.
That's a lot. Glad you're doing this on a computer. Otherwise, you would deafen us with the sound of your dice.
1 success, 1 advantage.
Hey, that's a good roll. Would you like to activate critical? Sorry, no, you were specifically pulling the thing out of his hand, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you do so. He has been disarmed, and then you can use your advantage to I don't know, gain a bonus on your next brawl.
I think you mean to say my next ranged attack?
No, it's got to be in the same skill tree.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Did you just want to use the gun?
Yeah, I do. It's my gun now.
Okay, so it's just, do you pull it out of his hand and drop it, or are you holding it?
No, I'm holding it, and I'm gonna run away.
Okay, you had to move to get over there. Do you take a strain to run?
Next to him. So I'll take a strain to run.
Okay, so you
Run
disengage.
behind,
You go back behind the wall because you had to step over to grab it, and then do you want to run back where you were?
No. I'm running past my friends with the gun.
Okay, so you're like there.
Yeah.
Okay. It's an encumbrance 6.
I guess I'll have to. I have an encumbrance of 5 plus bronze, so 9.
Okay.
So I have just enough to carry it and my Rick Blade.
Do you have other equipment and things though?
No.
What?
He's a
I'm
simple
naked.
man.
just you've been running around here with 9 encumbrance and not helping carry things, you bastard.
Yeah.
Well, we figured out why. It's for this moment, so he
For
could run
this
away with his
exact-
massive gun.
Okay, congratulations, you have stolen a heavy blaster rifle.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right. Going over your encumbrances in the end of the world. It just adds 2 difficulty die or 2 challenge die to whatever you're doing.
Not even a little. Not even a little difficult.
You're good. You're like I'm good. Don't worry. No stress. All right. Who's next? After the Wookiee has stolen the gun, I just want you to know you can't see this thing's emotion, but you can tell it looks annoyed as shit.
Jasper, I believe.
Jasper.
No.
That sounds right.
Jasper will say, "Can we talk about this? Like, you attacked us."
You're gonna try and reason with the drone.
Yeah, I'll try to reason with
All right, make a
K1LL.
go ahead, make a negotiations check. I'm gonna give you a boost die because he is very injured.
Disarmed.
And disarmed. Yep, no weapon. Well, he definitely has other weapons. That's just his big gun.
Can't walk.
Can't walk. You guys definitely have the quote unquote advantage here, which is why I'm giving you a boost die. But so you're rolling this against. Sorry. Using his. So it'll be 1 yellow and 2. Sorry, 1 red and 2 purple against whatever your roll is.
So do I need to roll purple, or am I just rolling my bonuses?
I'm gonna let you roll all of it together and make my life easier since you are doing it on my computer anyway. So do
Okay, so
1 red
2
and
green, 2 purple, 1 blue,
for you, yes.
and 1 red.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
1 red, 2 purple, and then whatever your numbers are.
1 success, 1 despair.
Ooh. Okay, so the despair cancels out the success, and basically has a very negative critical. So, because of how injured he is, and whatnot, you hear the line, "You'll never take me alive!" Beep, 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 beep.
I ran away.
Oh. Yeah, we should probably run.
Is he about to self-destruct?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right underneath him.
We should probably run.
J.U.N.K.
Deactivate the bomb.
I mean, there are options. What would you like to do? That's his turn. He's over, so it's Junk. Junk, you're first.
Junk's gonna deactivate the self-destruct sequence.
None of that. None of that.
You can't kill yourself. No, no, no.
Okay.
I said only I can kill me.
Go ahead and roll your computer's stuff. Again, you don't get your decreased bit because it's a active robot and not a computer terminal. But it's 2 red versus whatever your roll is.
All right. So just to clarify, instead of 2 purple, it's 2 red instead.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're basically going against his stats.
Right. And prop tools. Okay. 1 success, 2 advantages.
Okay, how would you like to spend your advantages?
Can I use them in a way that would affect this situation?
No, but you might be able to copy some of his memory and gain an important piece of information, like, a code to a safe or vault or something in the nearby area.
Yeah, some access to some like something that, like, if it just like pops up as, like, we're doing this like internal struggle inside of his circuitry. If like some like important information pops up and Junk's just like, oh, I'm gonna remember that.
Okay.
Just like some code, some sort of like access code to something.
You know the lock code for A3214 where the prototype landspeeder is being held.
I was actually just about to ask if I could do that. Yes, awesome, thank you. Yeah, so he just deactivates it. Just a boom.
You hear this fucking mouse droid.
No, no, no.
Oh.
All right.
Thank you, Junk.
It's
Very useful.
It's his turn now. He is going to see if he can move. I'm gonna see how long your thing lasts. Actually, yeah, I'll let you roll, and we're gonna count that 1 round has already happened. So go ahead and roll me a white dice and see how many rounds you are able to hold him back. If you get black dice, it's the same amount of things. He will just get bonuses when he starts up. If they're white dice, he has some setbacks.
So does 2 dark mean anything, or?
Means it'll last for 2 rounds, but when he's able to move again, he will have bonuses if he lasts that long.
Okay. In that case, I will say, right as this is all going.
Take his head and let's go.
Okay, it's his turn. All of you are within targeting range. He is going to.
Are we?
Yes, you're still all in front of him. I mean, literally, even the robot below him.
What's he targeting us with?
One of his other weapons.
I mean, I'm at his ass, so.
Right. I just got to see what weapons he actually has.
A shock baton?
No,
like a standard security droid?
No, even better than that.
Could he carry that with all that encumbrance?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's got pretty good brawn actually.
What's his brawn? Is it 4?
No, it's 3.
Oh, he's got worse brawn than me. He can't be carrying that much shit.
I mean, you're right, but it doesn't stop him from holding another blaster pistol. Pew pew. This one looks. This one looks to be integrated into his chest, though.
Me? He's shooting me?
I don't know. We'll D10 it. See what happens.
Shoot me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Aim straight down, baby. Number 6.
It's me.
No, it's not you. It's me. All right, heavy blaster pistol. Let's see if it hits. Ooh, it's using his light though. It's the same. Never mind. I was so excited. I was like, "Yeah, let's go!" No, okay. I have 1 defense. Have anything else that'll help me in this situation? Nope. Okay, here we go. That's good. I like that. No, I don't like that. I want negatives. All right. That's all great. All right. He fails by 1. But has it's not gonna matter. Okay, 1 advantage, and nothing else. So next time he pews, it'll be better. But I don't think he'll get another chance to pew. Luckily. Next, top of the order, RJ.
Outstanding. Is he still alive?
Yeah,
He just shot a gun, or tried to.
integrated chest cannon.
Oh, nice.
Junk did yell, "Take his head and let's go."
So I'm going to pull my blaster pistol. To attack on that area. Okay, blaster
All right.
pistol,
So do you just drop your other rifle and incidental pull out your blaster pistol?
Yeah, it just swings
Okay.
on the. Yeah, it's on the sling. I just drop it on the sling.
Okay. No. So do you have a sling for it? Because the sling is an upgrade.
Apparently not. Maybe I'll just drop my broken rifle.
Okay. I mean,
That's fair.
It's
I mean, yeah.
It's not. It's fixable though. You just need to take a repair kit to it. It's an easy fix. But anyway, I'm listening.
So yeah, I'll drop the rifle, and swing the pistol up, and blast them.
All right. Pew pew.
So it's a standard shot.
Standard pew pew.
All right, here we go.
You got it. Let's go.
Hey, don't you get advantages for shooting at short range because of your class? Or is that someone else?
Oh, if I'm engaged. What was it?
You engaged AF, yo.
Well, engaged is literally a position thing.
Assume the position.
Well, I had 1 damage per rank for hit at a close range or engaged. So
At
that's
close
all.
at close range or engage?
Or engaged, yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure
So,
short and close are different.
I've got 2 successes, 1 advantage, and 1 failure, 1 threat. So basically just 1 success.
Then 1 success is still a hit. What's your damage?
So 6 with the weapon, and then +2 for my skill for my point blank.
Okay.
So 8.
So just as a note, I'm checking that really quick. I'm gonna read it because I'm pretty sure short and close are different range points. Like close is in space, and engaged is in person. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, it says close range or engaged.
Right. So close, like if you were shooting using a turret, and like on a starship. There you go. Yeah, close range is starship. So you'd have to be engaged, which is literally right next to him, to get the bonus to that.
Okay, so it's 6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage. Any pierce? Probably not. It's a blaster pistol. Okay, you hit him. He's not dead, but he's still very, 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 very hurt.
All right, your turn.
My turn. Okay. Now that he doesn't have the BS, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna try and shoot him. All right. So upgrade that. Upgrade that. I'm gonna burn a light save point. All right. That cancels that out. That cancels that out. That's a hit, baby. That's a 7. No extra pluses. He's done.
Tariff grabbing that gun was huge.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It was the terror.
The droid body clunks and falls and crashes to the ground. Oil spills.
Grab his brain.
We should actually get all these bodies inside before Imperialists show up.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys were not quiet, and that was not a single round of combat. So, you hear sirens and woo, woo, woo heading your way.
Yeah. Junk tools already out. Rolls over to this thing's dome and starts trying to excavate its memory core.
Okay, as you do so, it is very apparent that you're not going to be able to salvage it.
It's been
Why not?
shot.
It's been fried, yeah.
So despite my warnings to everybody of like, let's take its head and go, they were completely ignored by everyone.
It was not ignored. We were
It-
just shooting the thing, and it just overfried it. It's a chance.
Yeah. Plus, it didn't really give us an option to not do that.
I was gonna say,
To be fair,
they did try and talk.
I never did anything wrong.
Right, you only stabbed it several times. Oh. Why my camera being dumb?
On. Just stop the violence.
Stop the violence.
Are we running in the building or what?
Okay.
But we should dip in the
probably
building.
just dip.
We gotta get the brain.
Yeah, we got to get the brain. We can't really leave, but we should definitely bring the bodies inside.
The brain isn't here though, right?
We trapped them to this place. So if the brain is around, it's in their base.
Oh, I think it's going to the ship or something, right? Did we hear about that?
No, that was the speeder.
Oh, okay.
All right. I guess in that case, instead of the mechanics kit, he's gonna pull out his slicer tools and try to through accessing the computer to try to figure out exactly where this like secret area of the facility is.
Sure. Go ahead. While the rest
Is
of
there
us drag bodies.
Garden hose?
No.
Dang it. Blood
Jasper's
stains.
also picking up his daggers.
Oh, okay. I was like, bloodstains? Well, you guys are using black. Oh, wait, the knives. Dang it.
Yeah.
This place.
I mean,
is
there
causing
could be,
me...
depending on how much clothing they had, that could have sucked up most of it.
So, 1 success, 2 threats, and a triumph.
Hey, so you can use that success to negate those threats if you would like, or you can gain something extra.
I have an idea.
I'll take the strain because that extra like could be like a code or something like that.
Fantastic. So yes, it will take 2 strain as you kind of deep dive into the files and things, but you instantaneously open a small door kind of in the very center of the room. If you weren't paying attention, it would look like the rest of the tile and plating, but it opens up and there's a small walkway that leads to another door that looks to be a regular push button open door kind of door. With your triumph, you can also deactivate the rest of the traps set up in the system.
Or we could leave them for the cops.
Like, you mean like traps isn't like traps like us going forward would activate traps.
That would be a fair assumption. The
Yeah,
title
I'll
on the
do-
file the title on the file just says traps.
Yeah, the folder's just like secret entrance traps. Yeah, he'll deactivate those.
Nice.
Okay, you are relatively confident that entering the lower base below will not set off anything not good.
I am a slicing god.
So, do you guys drag the bodies into the lower room, or do you kind of just leave them in the upper room and shut the door?
Lower room.
Okay, so there is a bit of a drag, but as you guys close the secret entrance behind you, it now just looks like
Clean up any blood using my arms like a mop.
so
Not my feet, because I don't want to leave bloody footprints, but I want to make sure it's like.
So you're just
cleaned
gonna
up.
put your DNA everywhere.
No, I'm cleaning it up, right?
Are you covered in bleach or anything that would actually remove any of the blood and oil and things?
I mean, it would the initial blood spots. Like if you just like walk in, you're not going to be like, oh look, there was blood there, unless they like actively go there already pre-built with their detective kit, right? And they're like, oh, here's my black light. But if they're just like regular cops down the street, they usually don't have those.
That's what you hope.
It is what I hope. I would also hope that security guys don't have chest cannons. But here we are.
Here you are. I mean, to be fair, he was an adversary character. Come on, his name was Kill.
Yeah.
This is true, but you also said he looked like an average security droid.
Looks can be
Yeah, he
deceiving.
looks like
Junk looks like a normal ass MSE 6 series mouse droid.
I thought that you're the only one I've ever seen. I figured that's how they all came.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, Younger, you can do so, but you don't do a good job.
Oh, I don't even get a roll, not even a skullduggery.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna conserve time and just dark side, light side. Good idea, bad idea.
I'm just trying to make it like not obvious. Like they could be like keep on running down the road because they don't see bloodstains or whatever.
I think it was a good idea.
I
It was a good attempt.
think the more important thing past the gunfire is all the blaster holes in the place around you because he fired an autocannon at you multiple times.
Okay, and where did he shoot it? He shot it away from the building, not in the building.
You are correct.
Yeah. So
those shots could have been fired from anywhere.
Anywhere. Drive-by, dude. Drive-by shootings.
There's not room enough on this side of the building for a drive-by, but that's okay. Anyway, you have closed the door behind you, sealing the entrance. So any remaining trails of poorly disguised blood and oil and whatnot, besides now making the Wookiee smell even better than he did before.
I had taken a shower. I still smell normal.
Lead to where the secret door is, but just disappear underneath. Again, it looks like a regular panel, like anything else. So it's like blood trail, nothing. You guys enter the secret rebel base, and down there is a plethora of communication devices, and various other things and tinkering bits on the wall. It is not huge. It looks to maybe be able to hold 4 or 5 people at most. You see cots, some supplies. It looks to be very one-directional. There's no secret back entrance or anything. Like, there's one way in, one way out.
I mean, do we just rob them? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Well, the question is do we sit here and wait till the cops eventually find us, or like try to distract them, or?
Well, if we stay here for a while, the cops will do their investigation and then leave.
Well, what if they find the traps file? Secret door file.
I mean, Junk is pretty proficient. I have sacrificed a lot to be really good at computers.
I trust your computer skills so well as I go and move a filing cabinet in front of the secret entrance.
You do so with little effort. With the door barricaded from the front, there is no escape. You're now in an enclosed room, which, is both good and bad. With all of you in there, it is pretty cramped. And with the extra dead bodies that you've neatly thrown on the table, do you guys look around the room for things to commandeer or check out? Or again, there's a big comms thing. Like, this looks to be a intergalactic communication hub looking thing. Like, they have the same kind of communication setups in large starships.
Yeah. Jasper would look around for any information or any neat things.
Make an easy perception roll.
Hooray.
Hooray! Or vigilance, I guess.
1 success.
1 success. Hey, look at this thing on the table that you literally had to move to set the bodies on. It looks like, a droid brain in a little container.
Delightful.
That's what we need.
That is, in fact, what we need.
Grab it.
Da-da-da-da. So you will note that this is a 1 encumbrance item for whoever is carrying it.
That's
I'll
fine.
take it.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Jasper will. I say
The
Jasper
guy
has
that
plenty.
Wookie's got like 19 free encumbrance.
No.
He's
I am
maxed out
full.
now. I was going to say he has the big gun now.
I take a small blanket and I throw it around my new gun so it doesn't look like a gun.
It looks like a box of roses.
Yeah, it's just
Jasper will hold on to the brain.
Wookiee roses.
All right, you do so. It is not very convincing.
We'll get him next time.
Gun.
So there's a giant communications thing, right?
Mhm.
Junk would like to see who this is last communicated with.
The cops.
Make an easy communications check.
Numbers. Okay. Easy. And this is. Bless you.
Bless you.
Ah.
Oof.
And yeah. So with so this was base level easy.
Mhm.
Okay, so negate that.
You can only succeed. There's no choice but success.
2 successes, 1 triumph.
Woo! So you were able to gain the last communication that was sent out to some location on Hoth. And then with the Triumph, you are also able to download 3 other locations of similar listening outposts, as this is labeled. Would you like those 3 locations?
Yes, please.
So, there's another one in DeLong, DALANG. Okay. There is one in Mechas 3.
Okay.
And one in Quat, QAT. Those are all.
And just
recent.
to clarify, these are rebel. This is rebel shit.
You are 99% sure this is rebel shit. Yeah.
Oh God.
They were dickbags. I don't feel sorry.
I think he is going to put out a distress call because we are currently distressed, and ask for distraction. Local law enforcement has us pinned.
Okay. As you do so, please make a deception check.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Deception. Difficulty. Normal.
Are
right?
you
Difficulty normal?
How are you making this deception roll?
Well, I'm using the communications from a known rebel computer.
Mm-hmm. Are you doing a vocal call out, or are you sending like a text message?
It's fully text.
Okay.
Fully text.
With accounting for your computer encrypting silliness, so it'll just be a straight normal average to difficulty. No reducing it at all. That's after your reduction.
Okay. God damn it. I get another strain, but I do succeed.
Stressing yourself out, man.
This whole entire building, every time I interact with computers, I get fucking stressed.
You're just over here doing the best that I can. But
he does have like gouges in his body and just like sparks are coming out.
Did you buy any repair kits for you?
Yeah, at the start of the session I said that I bought 5 repair kits and 2 frag grenades.
Okay, while you were doing the computer stuff, Run is going to try and patch you up a little bit. So I'm gonna burn 2 of them to get you 6 health back. You're not fully fixed, but you're better.
I'm a lot better.
Thanks, Ron. I really needed that.
You're welcome, buddy. As he stabbed himself with a stim pack from his med kit. I will get 5 wounds back, but also I forgot. At the end of an engagement, we are supposed to roll something, I can't remember what it is, to reduce strain from that combat that you take. Plus note, I am I took 4, so I'm down to just 2 after healing. And this applies to everybody, including the robot, so everyone can roll this medicine check. It's a hard medicine check. And then for every success after whatever, you heal a strain. And if you get 2 advantage, you can also heal a strain.
So hard is 3.
3, yep.
And what skill are we using for this?
Medicine. Like me, I get an
There-
extra 1 automatically because of one of my abilities.
1 success with threats. Can I give my healing to somebody? Because I don't have any.
No, if you don't need to heal, don't heal. And again, this only heals strain, nothing else.
Right. I already took care of that.
Okay, I get 1 strain back because I evened out completely. So
Evened out completely.
Junk does not heal any strain.
I have 2 success and 2 threats.
So, you gain 2 strain, but heal 1. No, just kidding. Be an appropriate one on this. So
Instead of 3 failures.
Instead of 2, that's rough. Instead of getting 2, you're only going to get 1 strain healing.
Okay.
Junk's just skating
I have
straight.
1 undone strain. 1 strain left over.
I need an oil bath. Can we get a kiddie pool and fill it with hot oil, please?
There's a whole body full of oil.
I still need the kiddie pool.
The chest cavity.
It's not that big.
So
Can we turn him into the heart of the droid?
Can you plug me into his body and I become the gun?
You could, but that might be dangerous. It's a already destroyed frame.
Oh my god. I now have a goal of getting a mech body for Junk so he can walk around.
You just drive in whenever you need to. It's just the outside bits. Noted later.
Oh
His
my
character
God.
dies, he reverts to that. Like the flood in Halo that like escaped their host body after you kill it.
Terrifying. All right, so you guys have the droid brain, which is important. Is there anything else you would? Oh, you sent out a distress signal.
Yes. Is there any response from that?
Yeah. You get a local call in on the radio immediately afterwards. Hey, what's going on? What do you mean?
Somebody that can actually talk. Like Junk would have said, like, I just sent out a distress signal, and then immediately we get hit back with that.
Yep, there is a Aqua.
I write down and ask if he can use the other droid's voice. Like if he could like plug into the other droid and just use like its voice box or whatever, its speakers, so it sounds the same, so it's more convincing.
That would be a very hard deception roll, but yes.
So let me just get this straight. Younger, you want me to try to access his voice box?
Yeah, access the dead droid, right? Because it's just a speaker essentially, right? Like even me personally, like I've hooked up my iPod like via like to a like regular surround sound speaker system with just like the headset wires.
I can give it a shot, man. It's I don't.
I'm just trying to think if
Um,
nobody has the capacity to be able to talk and act convincing, why
Can
not use
Jasper do it? Can RJ
Yeah.
do it? Like they're normal, or sorry,
Uh,
can
They're
Jasper
humans?
or Chesty
Yeah.
attempt to? They're normal people.
Jasper will answer and go, yes, there was we were followed and there was some combat and the Imperials are right on top of us.
Okay, because you're a human making this call out, it is going to be a normal deception roll for you.
Delightful.
Please fail so we can do the Han Solo. And how are you?
2 advantages.
Ah,
Ooh,
yeah, no success. Immediately afterwards, you get the hey, who's speaking? You can use those advantages to take a boost on your next roll if you would like to try again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with we're new recruits, and K1LL is down.
Okay, go ahead and roll at an increased challenge rating of 3.
but with
Thank God for
advantage?
that boost.
But with the boost.
Oh,
we do also have light
1
side
success.
too.
Holy
Ooh,
shit.
nice.
He says, "Okay, wait there. I'll see what I can do about the cops."
Appreciated.
Uh, was it the Imperials? Did ISB hit? What got you guys? Who followed you? You know? Are they
Blue
dead?
ball.
They are dead. We don't have any signifying things on them. We're not sure where they came from.
All right, another deception. Also still hard.
Should have just said no.
I'm gonna burn a light side point.
Flipped.
I wanted to be like a Tordarian named Elwek.
1 advantage.
Okay, so you fail. But have an advantage. This is not going to do much Jack Diddley for you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The line goes.
Question: he had 2 advantages before, and he
Mhm.
just used 1. Did he use the other one for this roll?
He used 2 to get it for this next roll.
Gotcha.
The line goes, okay, hold tight.
They're gonna want
don't like
bodies. They're gonna want bodies.
Jasper's gonna mute the mic and he's just like, I don't like talking to people. Why do I keep doing this?
Because I can't.
Wookie has a point.
I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, Taroff. I don't speak Wookiee. It seems like a grave misunderstanding in our relationship, so I
He said
apologize.
because he can't speak to people.
Ah,
Proven
sense.
by this very instance. The only one who understands me is dial-up, AOL, and run.
And the other hairy creature. I'm glad you can speak it, because I cannot.
That's just Junks saying back to Tariff. I'm sorry, humans are bad.
Can we dye their hair? The dead people? Is there any hair dye up in here?
There's leaking oil from a droid.
It'll only affect one of them, though, because one of them has dark black hair, so droid oil is not going to dye it at all. The redhead, on the other hand, you can at least make it look gross.
I'm not gonna try. I was just... There's a thought.
How did she die? She got shot in the face, right? That's what happened to her? She got blasted from
Yeah.
distance?
Yeah, the dude
Yeah,
took
she
a
got
knife to
blasted
the
from
throat.
distance.
If
Yeah.
she got headshot.
And then Kilgot got We said we stabbing, shooting, taking his gun.
I was just thinking, if we said we had a dead body of whoever came in, like we just said we killed them, right?
That is true.
We have no
I
body.
said so. I said they were killed.
Yeah, we have no body.
Well, technically, we have two.
Yeah,
We have no body of a threat unless you're saying that these people betrayed them. They're gonna come here and they're gonna be like, "Oh, so you killed them, retard." Sorry about that. That's so my bad.
I mean, hey, we could try.
They're gonna skin me. They're gonna somehow make this my fault.
It's clearly the Wookiee.
Clearly
Acceptable
the Wookiee.
process.
So, an hour or two pass by, and our handy dandy robot here can turn on the internal cameras, and kind of keep an eye on things. And eventually, the officers leave. But at one point, you will see that two very, I don't even know the best way to describe it, very important looking Imperial Yahoos come in, basically take all the notes from the Imperial security, and shoo them away. They finish looking around for a few more minutes. They look through the computer. They say some things that are, we were so close. We almost had them. Another week or so, we would have been able to figure out where they were hiding things. I guess we'll have to strip this computer and check it out later. It looks like something came in here and fried it. And they take off.
Wow.
When they say that, you guys just see like Junk looking at this, and when they say, "Oh, something must have fried it," you just hear.
You just see me standing there like they're even dumber than I thought.
Imperial competence is a
Imperial incompetence.
no. Imperial competence is a oxymoron.
Oh,
That's fair.
like military intelligence.
Exactly.
So yeah, the second they clear out, Junk's just gonna be like,
It's time to go, time to go, time to go, 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 go.
Can we at least wait 5 minutes? Wait for them to get in their car and drive away? We didn't see them put any secret cameras up, right? We might want to deactivate the cameras or something before we leave here.
Yeah.
So there's a live feed, but again, when Junk fried stuff earlier, he deleted the bits and pieces. Thank you, Critical.
Okay, awesome. That's way cooler. I didn't realize he had done all that. That's awesome, epic.
So
Yeah, time to run away.
you guys open the secret door and make your way out. As you are leaving, and are far enough distance away, you do see an Aqualesh person kind of sneaking about and make his way inside the building.
Is that the boss?
Probably the guy we called.
probably the guy we called. We did leave the bodies and the droid body in the underground thing, right?
Correct.
No one felt
Yes.
like taking those with us.
Yes.
No.
I did commandeer their 2 stun pistols though. Does anyone care for their stats currently?
That
Two
was
bits
just
for
people
junk.
skip case I need them.
Okay.
I understand why we're smugglers now, because the police suck.
Wow.
I could have been a police officer, but then I just noticed how bad it was and how much they hated me.
I could have been a cop, but then realized I could make much more money as a criminal.
Okay, so these 2 items are KO2 heavy stun pistols.
Heavy stun.
Oh. They were coming after us.
So they do 8 damage, but it's all stun damage.
Wow. That's a lot of stun.
Yep, they're a ranged light weapon, 2 encumbrance. They have 3 hard points for upgrading and whatnot. They're pretty badass guns, actually.
What
But
about that other gun?
the one in the middle of
Was
the
that?
robot's chest? No, it's an internal component. You
No,
would
no,
not.
no. The giant one I took.
You have it. If you're carrying
Yeah,
it around, you said you wrapped it up in a blanket. We're trying to hide it, so.
Yeah, what's that do?
That is, I already told you, but whatever. It's a heavy blaster rifle.
Okay.
Do you need me to look up the stats for you real quick?
Yeah, because it has that shield thing on it, right?
Yeah. Okay. So this is the modified one, right. Yeah.
I don't like getting shot, so a giant shield sounds nice.
Yep. Until it breaks.
No, I don't believe in brakes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find it really quick.
My old bosses never gave me brakes in the mines.
Junk, what is he screaming about?
Something about how they should have unionized.
Okay. So stats on this gun. It's 10 damage, 3 critical, 4 hard points. It has a cumbersome of 3 and the effect of auto fire. It's encumbrance 6, and the skill it uses is ranged heavy. Okay.
Cumbersome, and then you said something critical 3, and then the other skills is auto fire, and what's after auto fire?
Cumbersome 3.
Okay, cumbersome 3, auto fire.
Yep. That's it.
No shield?
Oh, the shield. Sorry, that's the mod on it. So this one's been modified to have a long range defensive shield. All it does is gives you a 2 defense and 3 range defense. While it is being used, you cannot. It reduces your range to short.
Range is short.
Yep,
Okay.
when the shield is on. When it is off, you have long range.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yep, and it's a maneuver to turn on and off. Or sorry, I take that back. It is an action to turn on and off.
So what do I do? Just aim for the pot?
No, you're not supposed to hit it into the water.
You hit it into the water.
I know, I hit it.
We hear it.
Someone's watching
Okay,
Family Guy in the
that one I
background.
got.
Yeah, you will know that this gun is expensive, also very illegal. Definitely restricted. The shield alone makes it a restricted item.
Mm-hmm.
Could probably sell it for a pretty penny.
You probably could, yeah, for sure.
Depends. How much would something like that go for? Huh?
So a heavy blaster rifle all on its own has a base price of 1,500.
Modified.
Personal shields are, like $2,000, and they just give you 2 defense or ranged only. Gives you 3 ranged defense and 2 negative. So like,
I'm kind of just tempted to be illegal AF. You know?
I mean, you can always store it on the ship for later. You know what I mean? If we store it on the ship, as long as we have hidden cargo spots and things.
Literally, you just want to be illegal, so you just want to be an illegal alien. Is that?
I'm literally an illegal alien who ran away from slavery. Yes, give me a machine gun.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. It's noted.
That's going to be my one possession that I put inside of my wall locker.
It doesn't even fit. It's too big.
We have to build a whole new wall locker for it.
Are you even skilled at ranged heavy attacks, though?
I am just regular. I just have a regular 2.
Okay.
But it's really good to be defensive. I can just walk up with it, drop it, hit somebody, pick it. Or somebody more skilled could use it. Who has agility?
That's me, but not for ranged heavy. Goddamn. Next. What's the plan as you guys make your way off? You have the droid vein. You could leave, but also there's a thing in the place.
Yeah.
There's a car. We can take the car. Does it fit in the ship?
Yeah, that's the thing that Junk's thinking about. Since he got patched up and everything.
So we could get a new ride, at least something that would be useful on a planet.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. 10 seconds while I pull up stats for speeders and things.
I don't even have shoes.
We know.
Poor
I mean,
boy didn't even
what
have
did he say?
shoes.
First, we get Tara a new pair of Air Jordans. Then we go get a ride.
What are Air Jordans?
Sorry, Space
we
Jams.
might get
They're called Space Jams here.
There we go.
I think we might get demonetized if we use Air Jordans.
We are not sponsored.
I already
Leave
caused
us
that.
alone.
I already.
Yeah, I was
demonetized.
gonna say you done gifted up already. Okay. No.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so you guys make it over to the hangar because your ship's over there, and not too far away is your sorry, brain fart here.
Droid brain fart?
Yes.
It explodes.
No.
Everyone dies.
That's how we end the session. I'm just kidding.
You're in sound effects, RJ.
Yeah, stop with your gosh. Focus on the game. I know I'm doing things. Be good. Jeez. All right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find the right sets to make sure this is the right ship. This will work. Okay. So you guys get to the place, right? And you can just straight up open this land speeder up, and on the inside, is a land speeder with the equivalent stats of an Aero 23 land speeder. So it is specifically meant for long distance travel through wilderness in comfort. So it has maximum height of 5 meters. It has a central range of short. It has one co-pilot, one pilot, one gunner, and one co-pilot. It has an encumbrance of 20, and it has a passenger spot for 4 people. It's a Silhouette 3 land speeder. Not too big. Sorry, I gotta look at the other land speeder says. Oh, that is too big. Dang it. I mean, you could.
We can always.
Time out. Let me see how big your Lambda is.
Lambda.
Yeah, no, okay. It is too big for your Lambda, so I need to find a different land speeder. I'm sorry.
One that can fit at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people.
Yes. And is speed 2. Just a passenger land speeder.
It's a V10 instead of a V8, right?
I would only hold 10 though. It's lame. Sorry. Again, I'm finding one with good stats. You know what? Actually, this is supposed to be a prototype one, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so instead, this one's called a Bolt 23 land speeder instead of an Arrow. It's a little more compact. The biggest difference is its silhouette is a 2 instead of a 3. So it is basically a super stripped down model. It's tiny. It still holds 4 people. It still has the pilot and co-pilot seats. Its encumbrance is only 10 instead of 20, so it's given up some of the extra space. It's got a speed of 2, a -1 handling, 6 hull, system strain of 5, no shields at all, And because this is stripped down, it has. I'll let it. What's the regular land speeder have? Sorry, 10 seconds. Land speeder.
We can always flesh out the specifics of it, you know.
Okay, so this one's land speeder armor is a 0. It's funny that it has a co-pilot and gunner, but I don't see any guts.
It does now.
We do have a fresh gun for it.
Oh, you totally could put that on there. It has 4 hard points, so it's definitely you can add guns to it later.
We add guns to it now.
So you can, but remember, since that thing's base is only 10, that means it would do 1 damage base for against other starships. I mean, you could definitely put it on there.
0.
Well, 1. There's things that don't have armor, and if
Yeah,
you're shooting at people, it's still 10. So
that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking about. Drive-bys. We were
Yeah.
talking about this earlier.
okay,
We're gonna start a gang.
you guys might be able to do so, but this thing is small enough where you can fit it inside the Lambda. It'll take up 100 of your encumbrance, so half of your space, but it'll fit.
You know why they call it cargo? Because the car can go in it.
That's just math.
I don't think
English
it's
math.
I don't think it's good math, but it's math nonetheless.
Great
Okay.
math. 5.
So you guys waddle this thing over to your Lambda. You load it up in the Lambda. You'll notice that the Lambda has a small note on it.
No. They want us to pay insurance.
As you guys pick it up and read it, it says, please see ISB Airthorn for removal of bolt. You'll notice on the landing gear of our handy dandy Lambda is a gear lock. Basically the equivalent of a restraining bolt, but for a starship.
Who restrained us? Who gave us a ticket?
I hold the note out. This ISB. What did I say his name was? Sorry.
ISB Airthorn.
Airthorn, yes.
We don't know him though, right?
No idea.
Can you just unhook that?
We have the tools. And we have the Masteroid of Doom. We might be able to override it.
Immediately begins pulling a frag grenade out.
No, don't hurt my ship.
Sorry, wrong tool. Hold on.
So would you like to try and hack into this thing? It'll be a mechanics check and not a computer's check.
Yeah. So part of me, the player in me, says this might be, a plot point for us to latch onto. The PC part of me says crime. So
both work for me, promise.
Yeah, mechanics check.
Okay, so you say you're gonna pop this bad boy open. I would like to. What's your mechanics skill? Because mine is 1 green, 1 skill. So 1 green, 1 yellow.
My mechanic is 2 yellow.
2 yellow. Okay, so yours is a bit better than mine. I can help, and it'll give you a boost die.
Okay.
Trying to think of the other thing that can do stuff. This is a daunting check.
4?
4. Yep.
Okay. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we still have 2 dice left.
That you are currently at 2.
Gonna make that 1.
All right.
Okay. So this, can we get off this planet? I got another strain.
You just stressed out the entire time.
Ever since I started working for you guys, I've just been stressed out. So
I mean, to be fair, you joined us.
yeah. So yeah. So I got 2 successes. I have strain, and 4 advantages.
So where did remember the threats are canceled out by the advantages?
Yay!
So what were your numbers again?
Yeah. So 2 successes.
Okay.
1 threat.
Okay.
4 advantages.
Okay, so 3 advantages and 2 success. Okay. With that, I will allow you to burn all 3 of those to reduce yourself by 1 strain.
I will fully friggin' take it.
Okay, you succeed and pop the lock. You hear a big old as it falls apart.
Is it a portable lock? Like a portable mechanical lock?
It was not after the droid got done with it, but it was.
Okay.
I mean, you could salvage it, but you know it has some kind of tracking thing on it, so taking it with you would kind of defeat the point of
That'd
cutting
be
it
bad.
off.
Is there another ship nearby?
Somewhat. I mean, not right next to you guys, but kind of close. Within
You
long
take the
range.
note? I was gonna say you take the note and just put the clamp on back on that, and then stick that note to their door.
Okay, you can do that. The clamp doesn't really fit back together, so you've kind of just like Jimmy jammed it on their ship.
That's fine, as long as they think whoever did it was not very smart, because he's not. And that it's actually this dude's fault who has his name and handwriting on it. So that it seems pretty convincing, and then they'll have a problem with whoever that guy is.
Okay, if that's what you believe, that's funny.
Yep.
So
I don't know if what I just did was illegal or not, but it was fun.
Run goes, oh yeah, that we're in so much trouble as of now.
Yay!
Maybe they shouldn't give random people parking tickets.
I mean, we are flying a Lambda. Probably doesn't have the codes on it are probably a little old, and it's stolen. Remember?
No,
Oh
I don't remember anything.
yeah. That's how we got this. This is my old Lambda from when I was an Imperial. We stole it from where it got commissioned at or decommissioned at. Didn't you hear my story of how I came into the Ordnance Syndicate? The whole
I did.
adventure.
I listened to the entire flight.
Wow. So, we load up and we take off. Zoom. Where do you guys want to go? Back home to Polis Massa, I assume, or do you want to go somewhere else on the way?
Should probably get this brain back as soon as possible.
Okie
Yeah.
dokie. Let's pull up the calculator here. So you guys are all the way up in. Oh man, I gotta zoom out and keep an eye on it. This is so much effort. Oh, that was way too much. Son of a gun. There we go. That's better. All right. Looks like it is S 10. Keep that in mind. And then we are going to Polis Massa, which is somewhere around here. There it is. 20K. 20K. K20. And then I put that into our handy dandy calculator here. So we're going from, what did I say? S10? The 20K?
Yep, S10.
Or K20, sorry.
Well, Roger, I got an appointment early tomorrow morning.
How dare you?
I think I'm gonna have to be jumping off here soon since I have under 6 hours.
Okay, if you need to leave early, we will text in the DMs for figuring stuff out, but you're good.
He's like 5 minutes early.
Well, I didn't know how long it was actually going to take. If it's 5 more minutes, I'll stay.
It shouldn't be that long. We're just all right. So you guys will take 4 days and 8 hours worth of traveling. So half a week to get back home. You guys have the supplies for it, so it's all good. You're able to make it, and you're back at Polis Masa, sitting angrily in his handy dandy chair in the waiting room. Is your friend the Gungan Gunther? What's his name? One of us now. It's in the notes. Gunther the Gungan. Yep. So Gunther is waiting there expectantly. You hand him the brain. He smiles and says, "Good job, crew. We'll get this fixed up and him back in order and get him to you as soon as we can. Congratulations, you've saved Fade, or at least you think so." And this is where we're going to end the session. I'm going to... do you guys want to do XP on here or not? Younger, we're 15 minutes early. If you need to take off, you can take off.
Okay.
Okay. We'll
Talk to you guys later.
We'll text you in the group chat. Okay, so with that being said, move that over. We completed Run's favor from the other day. So we will, all of us except for our brand new droid friend, are going to take away 3 of our chips. Jasper, we did not get to your favor, unfortunately. So when you return to the Syndicate, you have a message from the Corp. You have an assignment.
Disgusting. Jasper doesn't have like a lot of emotion on his face. He wholeheartedly just looks so distraught. Give me 1 second. We have a crying child.
Okay, you're good. I'll tell you what they tell you when you get back. But that's it for the session. So now we get to go over XP and all that fun stuff, and we'll do that in our after action review. No, we'll get away for the crying child. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end off. So we're someone make a note that we're staying in Polis Masa, or we're at Polis Masa, whatever.
I'm sorry, say again. What's the name?
Polis Masa, our home base. We're back in the asteroid fields. Yeah. And just so we can, see, you took actual notes, which I appreciate, but we do have that spreadsheet that has all the stuff on there, right?
I know, but the way my setup is, like, I can't keep going back and forth between that. I'll get lost.
That makes sense. I totally gotcha. Okay, I know he's gone, and I'll tell him when he gets back. But we will. The target is on. You guys want a fancy planet or a random planet? I'll let you guys help me decide on where we're going here.
I like random.
Random. Okay. So the target is on. Oh, that one looks exciting. Virgilla. Virgilla. I think, or Virgilla. There's an Imperial courier carrying a relic that is to be eliminated and the relic destroyed.
So kill him and the relic.
Correct.
Who are we killing?
An Imperial courier on Virgilla. He will have a large armed escort. How you kill him is up to you. Knowledge, I guess, about him. Humanoid, or human, I should say. Name is Dran Tragus. And it also comes with a description that we'll talk about later.
Gotcha.
And that's that. So we're gonna wrap it up. This month, 10% off code is Spooky907. Spooky907 is our discount code for the website. Get 10% off. Thank you guys for listening. Do you guys have anything special you got to share for your stuff? Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Our next event isn't till the 19th, so we got a while. We have our podcast next Friday before that. And then the week after that, we have our new Power Rangers game that's coming up, because we just finished Avatar. So if you haven't watched the last episode of Avatar, go check that out. If you made it all the way to this end of the video, subscribe, follow us on the Twitch, all the fun things. And with the adventure in mind, have a wonderful time. Stick around for the music. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Yeah, see, that's a good voice. I like that voice. Gotta scroll down to my music here. Dun, 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 dun. Do you guys want Edge of the Hyperspace Lanes or Smuggler's Run?
Smuggler's Run.
Jump to hyperspace, outrun the law. Blasters draw, no time to stall. Smugglers, deals, and shady calls. Scoundrels thrive where shadows fall. Ice cold, hot monsters, icy too. Bounty hunters on the move. Hidden treasure schemes to prove. Outlaws chase what they can't lose. Rogues and rebels side by side. In the galaxy we hide. Danger comes, but we won't slide. Scoundrels creed, we're born to ride. Dark side rises, credits fall. Smugglers answering every call. Bounty poster, take it all. Legends forged in shadows tall. Master fire lights the night. Outlaws move just out of sight. In the chaos we survive, guided by the need to thrive. Rebellious lanes to Endor's moon. Great and glory our fortunes loom. Crossing paths with every swoon. In a galaxy's darkened room. Rebels plotting, scoundrels play. Hustle hard, we make our way. Starship soon, no time to sway. In the void we carve our day. Rogues and rebels side by side. In the galaxy we hide. Danger comes, but we won't slide. Scoundrels creed, we're born to ride. Stars collide and engines roar. Through the black we'll seek out more. In the end we'll fight for lore. For freedom's light forevermore. Stars collide and engines roar. Through the black we'll seek out more. In the end we'll fight for lore. For freedom's light forevermore.